Hey, and Living Black family, what's going on? This, of course, is your boy, Young Yara. You know what I'm saying? What we about to embark on is another edition, a special edition of the Living Black podcast, Stoop Kids edition.
Part 2.
And then
mean?
Scoop comes in
As the full, you know what I mean? As Voltron forms right here, you know what I'm saying? Scoop, what's poppin', my guy? We got Najee, we got Ha.
What's good, brother?
What's going on, y'all?
Yo.
Yeah, it's funny that you just started the shit and then Scoop comes in late as he always does.
You know what I'm saying? Right on time, though.
Right on time.
Right on time.
Not that as he always does.
But that was too much.
I tried really
Nah,
hard
this is better
today.
than usual though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
this
nah,
is
for
early.
sure. Yeah, it's early.
I tried really hard today.
You tried hard.
I promise you I tried. So I woke up at 10:30 and still,
It's still.
bro. I don't understand.
It's supposed to happen, bro.
It's supposed to happen. We got mad shit to get to too. I don't know where y'all want to start at and shit.
Where should we start?
I don't know. But how was y'all week first before we start?
Oh, yeah, Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's everybody Thanksgiving?
I worked 10 and a half hours, so
Well,
and I ain't get no food.
Damn.
For real, nobody save you nothing?
Well, I did, but it was like technically it was Friday, so
Okay,
technically it
Yeah,
wasn't
really.
on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
How
But it was
about-
cool though. I enjoyed work. It was fun.
You enjoyed work? Wow.
It was easy. That's why it's easy money. Like 20 hours doing nothing. Like it's easy money. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How about you, bro?
It was calm. Like, it was weird because of COVID, so.
Yeah. Not
My
that much family.
Yeah, my family didn't want to do anything like super big, so everybody just did their own separate things. Went to grandma's crib. She made like some vegan meat for me, so that was kind of cool.
Oh, dope. How was it?
It was good.
Was that her first time?
It was. So it
kinda
wasn't
funny.
as great as it could have been, but it was good. I just appreciate the fact that
Should have
she
helped.
went.
Her, bro. That'd have been a moment.
I should have actually. That would have. You're right. Next year.
Yeah, but then that like her putting that effort forward is dope.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what
that
I
means a
get.
lot.
Yeah. How about you, Ball?
My Thanksgiving was cool. My aunt is in town, so she came down and kicked it with me and my grandmother, my mother. And usually for Thanksgiving, like I haven't had a Thanksgiving where like I sat around a table and ate for real, like because it's just the three of us, so we just, you know what I mean, get Boston Market, all go separate ways, regular shit, you know what I'm saying? But I think because my aunt was in town, my grandmother actually like cooked baked mac and cheese and shit, so like she wanted to like get back in that spirit, so it felt good though.
Yeah.
I haven't had that in a little while,
Yeah.
so it felt good just being with the fam and eating and chilling and sharing stories, you know what I'm saying?
Why did y'all stop like doing like the traditional?
I don't know. We haven't done it in a while. I think after a while they just got tired of it. And like I don't have like a family of cooks, so like people ain't
That's funny.
cooking. You know what I mean? Like they ain't cooking, so it's just easier for us to just order food and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But this year they want to do something, especially this year.
Wait, did you try the Popeyes Chipotle
oh
chicken
yeah,
thing?
so I got the Popeyes turkey.
Oh,
You know, it's good, right?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yo,
Yeah.
that shit's fire,
It's
bro.
fantastic.
Yeah.
That
trying to help
Cajun,
people. They
that
think I be
Cajun
lying.
rub.
Yeah.
They
It
think
goes
I'm
crazy.
lying. I'm like, yo, bro, it's really good. They're like, nah, you lying.
No, it's good.
Popeyes. I'm like, all right.
That's
No,
funny.
it's good actually.
Was it like steroid infested or?
I'm not sure.
They not sure.
I don't check the GMO count. You know what I mean? It probably was though. It's
Thought you was
Popeyes, but it's good though.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
JD.
Huh?
I said
Well, I
nobody.
ain't think
JD.
about that.
You be asking
Checking for the
niggas, too.
steroids and shit?
You be asking shit too, right?
You an idiot. Nah, I think a lot of people use this COVID shit just like to like not be with family. Honestly, you feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I felt like there was ways to go around it. Like you could have just took a COVID test
For sure.
Yeah.
That's
and
my own
then
dick.
and then just come through. Like
Yeah.
you understand what I'm saying?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, like a lot of family just
That's
like
what I like. My cousin had a birthday prior to that, and like a lot of the family was in the crib, and my grandma was like, "Oh, I don't wanna." I'm like, "Yo, but you got mad people in the crib, right?"
yeah,
now.
right.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
It's just an excuse just not to be with because family. Well, at least my family, they kind of low key don't probably want to be around each other. You feel what I'm saying? So like no, but not in a bad way. Just like everybody got their own life,
Yeah,
so they just
I
like
feel
want
you.
some like standoffish shit. You know what I mean? But like Thanksgiving, those holidays is a reason to come together. But
Right.
the COVID just made it like, oh yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah.
Right, I'll stay over here.
It definitely gave people an excuse.
Yeah, it gave the people an excuse because you could have just took the COVID test and just like popped out. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel like this year in particular, like if you could have, you should have.
You should have.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because
Yeah.
a lot of people dying.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So like this year, like it probably gonna mean a lot more to really spend
To have
time with your family.
all
you
your
know what I mean?
family, yeah.
But they
I didn't
said
think about
Christmas
that.
well, my family said on Christmas we might do something. Like
I see
big.
Christmas. Christmas is what I care about the most when it comes to like family coming together. I don't really think about Thanksgiving like that. I like to just spend it with my mom's, probably my aunt as well, and then just like chill out. You know what I mean? A little couple of close friends and shit like that and all that. But like that's it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I feel you.
And yours was calm.
Mine was. Man, listen, man. I woke up at like 1 o'clock that day.
Wow.
I was supposed to cook something. I did it. I just wasn't in the Thanksgiving mood, if you will, to like cook and shit. So my mom had brought home like a bunch of snappers. You know what I mean? I indulged. You know what I mean? Some snapper. Sorry to my vegans. It is what it is. I didn't eat no mac and cheese, though. My aunt had brought over some mac and cheese. I didn't eat no mac and cheese. I didn't eat nothing. I ain't nothing crazy. I ain't no dairy, no nothing. Just had a piece of snapper, and that was good. That's it, bro.
Just a piece of snapper.
Piece of snapper. Me and my mother watch
This
a
story
movie.
sounds sketchy.
No. Just a piece of snapper. Dead ass. I wouldn't lie. Because why would I claim to eating fish but not mac and cheese?
All right, say that.
Nah, but like I just watched a movie with my mom's and then we just chilled, man.
Made a little drink.
You know what? I sipped on some Chardonnay. 2006.
Wow.
Yeah, 2006.
Lovely.
Had almost finished it too. Almost finished the bottle.
You got crazy.
Yeah, well,
I gotta do that.
I was craving wine for like the past 5 days, and I finally got my hands on some wine. So I
Wine
couldn't.
on Thanksgiving makes sense though.
Yeah,
feels right.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
but what made it more like satisfying is because I was craving it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I want wine. You know what I'm saying? So it hit special. I just kept sipping that shit, and I had like 5 glasses.
That's what's up.
5 glasses?
Yeah, I was doing a little bit
the
too
whole
much.
bottle right
No, well, like it
Yeah,
was
pretty
like
much is.
pretty much is. It was like it's like this left, but I
Why
couldn't.
didn't you finish it?
I couldn't, bro. I was so lit by myself
Nah,
on the holidays,
You gotta
nigga.
do it sometime.
Nah, I was so lit. I was like, fuck it. It is what it is. Nigga, I was listening to some music and that was it. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I didn't give a fuck, really.
Fuck it.
You know what I mean? I was lit, though. I was super lit.
You was like, yeah, on that Pharrell shit. Yeah. Sipping your shot in it.
I
Yeah.
gotta try that.
What?
Get wine drunk.
It's not great. Because
It's calm.
I woke
It's
up with
good.
I woke up with like, I never woke up with a headache, and I woke up with a headache. Like, thumping.
It could get you there.
Yeah.
Like, thumping. Like, it was so bad. Like, I woke up drunk.
It's a weird drunk. It's not like the same type of.
It's not.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what that is. Maybe because the year too, like, was like way back. Like 2006 is like forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, like the color Chardonnay was different.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying? Like it was darker. So that means it was just sitting there for like a little bit too long.
Yeah, I think when it's older, it has like a higher potency.
Yeah, and that shit smacked the shit out of me. That ass. I was so slapped.
That's lit though.
Good job.
Nah, but when you by yourself drunk, it's kind of like.
Pathetic.
No, I ain't saying pathetic. Well, not pathetic. Just like
I didn't hear
wine
you, bro. What
drunk
you
though.
said?
He said pathetic.
Nah, I don't know how I feel about that's a good topic. Like, how did you feel about getting drunk by yourself?
Well, like drunk is
whatever you wanna
Well,
call it.
if I'm saying tipsy though, if I'm tipsy, I'm cool. Like, you know what I mean? I'll do that. But drunk, which I
drink by
was.
myself at all, bro. Like not
can't
even a
drink by
shot.
yourself, you said?
Not even a shot. Bro.
Really?
I cannot do it.
Wow.
I can't. I'm a social drinker.
Oh, you're a social drinker.
I
Period.
can't drink by like if it's just me by
I was like that too, bro. But this pandemic got me.
Yeah, everybody alcoholics low key right now. Like,
See, I wouldn't go there.
bro,
That's I want to go there.
Yeah, nah, I bought
I don't know
bottles.
why
I've
he's
been-
saying that.
Nah, I've been buying bottles, all right.
I
I've
don't
been
know why
buying
he's
bottles.
saying
Yeah,
that.
I've been buying bottles. I've never bought so much bottles in my life. Never. I was like,
Yeah,
yo,
it's
who
kind
am
of
I?
crazy.
They going
Like, I have
crazy.
to have a rotation. What you was about to say?
I said y'all going crazy.
Yeah, but you
You've been drinking too, bro.
Yeah, but I've been with y'all, so that's why though.
That's what I'm saying.
So you
when
got
I'm
two
not with y'all, I don't
Yeah, that's what I'm
drink.
saying.
Okay.
Y'all
You
the
know what I
same. Like y'all too different. Like y'all actually have bottles like on the deck just to drink. Like
I don't got
in the crib. I don't do that. I have bottles and I don't drink unless people around.
I got
can't
one
do it.
I
henny.
feel you.
I got one henny. And that shit.
Yeah, one Henny.
That shit.
And that was from the
That was
last
from-
pod
yeah,
too, right?
I still
Yeah.
got it. You know what I mean?
But I don't know. I don't mind like getting lit by myself.
Can't do it.
It's I don't know. It depends on what type of mood I'm in. Like I guess I'm a moody drinker. Like I feel like just having a drink in the
Yeah.
crib, watching a movie.
That's me.
You know what I mean?
Do it,
Just
bro.
enjoying myself,
Yeah.
cool. Listening to some music. Sometimes when I create, I drink. So yeah, I could do it by myself. But it is better when you're doing it with people around
I
you.
gotta
for
at
sure.
least be on FaceTime or something, bro.
Hello.
I can't do it by myself.
Nigga said
Like,
hello.
I can't.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
Like it's just gonna feel
Nah,
weird.
I feel you too, but like I honestly through this pandemic, I just realized and since I started to learn how to make margaritas and all this bullshit, I was
y'all
just
should be
like,
looking
creative,
good.
right?
I've been seeing
Yeah.
y'all shit on IG. She be looking good.
well, you gotta do something. You just gotta be a little creative.
Throw a little
She be
parsley
looking-
in it.
y'all be
Stop
having-
saying parsley, my nigga. It's mint leaves.
Oh man.
That's for mojitos.
That's the only leaf you
y'all
could throw in
should
it.
be looking
Is a
good. I
mint.
got the mason
No, well,
jars
you
and
could do
shit.
basil.
I need to get some
Yeah,
mason
little
jars.
Basil is like just like a little extreme.
Little,
though.
I like
little
basil.
arugula or something.
No. You
Not
can't.
said
arugula.
arugula.
Definitely not arugula.
But nah, like I mean, I like to do it, man. I like to. Fuck it. It is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? I just bought another bottle yesterday.
Of what?
Terramana. What's it called? How you
I
say
need
it?
that still.
Reposado.
Reposado.
I need
Ooh,
that
I had to buy it. I'm
Yo.
gonna let that sit there though for a bit.
I might chill off of the Terramana.
shit
I notice I get a little too smack when I drink Terramana.
What?
Yeah.
I don't
That
feel
shit is
nothing.
so good. Me
That shit
either.
is
I don't
smooth.
feel
I don't
shit.
feel nothing. I swear
It's
I don't.
smooth. I don't feel it when I'm drinking it.
Yeah, but when
the
you-
following day, I'm out for the count.
Oh, like you like a little drowsy and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do feel that. That I feel. That might
But
be
it's
true.
still a good tequila if you want to sponsor us.
Yeah, and it's cheap, bro. It's like $30.
Yeah, very
Hey,
affordable.
for now.
Right. You're right. You're right.
And they
You're
gonna-
right.
people-
Deleon too. The Deleon is cheap too. For now.
But it was
Well,
expensive
DeLeon's
before.
been out for
Yeah.
It was expensive before?
Yeah, it went down.
Oh man, because the market is down for that shit.
Nah, I just feel like people wasn't buying it. So it went down. But like even like, down the block, they still wilding with them prices.
Oh wait, yeah, but this is Manhattan prices and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, yo, if y'all at home and y'all drinking, drink y'all shit, man. It is what it is, man.
Just make sure
Drink
it's black
That's
owned.
and just drink responsibly and be grown with it. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be like on some trashy shit. Like if you trashy in your crib by yourself,
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
that's wild and that's pathetic.
Whatever you got going on, handle that.
Handle that. Yeah, you don't
to
need
liquor for that.
You don't need that bottle. You don't need that bottle. All right, what we touching on?
Talk to me.
I don't know, nigga. This mad shit happening.
I don't know.
How y'all feel? Okay. Actually, I want to get into this because it's fresh. How y'all feel about that Summer Walker shit?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that shit.
Like,
They gonna have it fixed by like 5 o'clock this afternoon.
What did she say? I didn't.
I'm gonna read it for you because I just don't like. I don't like what she do, but like her posting all her problems on social media, it actually offends me.
Yeah, she's like what you call it? What's the word for it?
Don't be misogynistic.
No, I'm saying
Oh.
like how people like speak on things too fast and then
Yeah.
it's like after they gotta like take it back.
Yeah.
It's like when people-
Impulsive.
yeah, she's
Yeah.
impulsive.
Very impulsive. Yeah.
Like she could be mad at somebody right now and then like go and talk about it and then half an hour later they make amends and then they'd be like, yo, bro, you could have just like not I did that.
right.
She's very impulsive.
You could say that, but some people just getting like we was talking about the whole thugger, like raw emotions, like you just snap and then.
But social media though, somebody asked him
that's-
that question,
that's-
bro.
that
It's
might
different-
be
it's
how
different.
she-
Yeah, that's
okay,
I mean
yeah.
that's her outlet. I get it, but it's like if that's the case, then you can't be mad
Yeah.
at the backlash you get.
She
from
might
like,
need
yo,
better PR.
Yeah, like
I feel like she just gotta put that shit on music, which she said she would.
Mm.
But I'm just saying like that's nobody's business though. Like let me tell you what she said.
Okay, cool. My bad.
She puts on her story, black men got to start doing better when it comes to being a father. My grandfather lame, my father's lame, and this nigga lame. Talking about London.
Oh wow.
LOL. And I guess the cycle would just continue. I guess niggas still dealing with the shackles of mental slavery or some shit. Back when white men ripped you from their families and beat you to death if you try to protect them. It goes deep. Shit's really sad. How y'all feel about that first shit she just said?
I mean,
Yo, it's so not funny that it's funny.
Nah, 'cause that's weird, bro. Like I can't really speak to her experiences with the men in her family. I mean,
How old is the kid, by the way?
No,
No,
she's
she's
pregnant
not-
now.
she's pregnant.
Okay.
She's still
Yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah, like she just talking about her experiences with the men in her
Nah,
family.
but he's not there though. Is what she's saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
From what I read, from what she said, he'll finish it. But
Yeah.
pretty much like his BMs don't let him see the kids. He doesn't really make an effort to see them. So that's kind of situation. She's trying to like mend. From what she's trying to explain, she's trying to mend their relationship with the BMs and him, and just everybody's acting like they don't want to be
you.
bothered.
Got you.
Yeah, but like he basically is just a bad father.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? Or,
he's not
And
making
she
any effort
doesn't
to be a
want
good
this
father.
to pretty much happen to her and her child.
Well, she just sees
Not-
that.
Yeah, she sees that it's gonna be a cycle.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Damn. It's crazy to just call something like that out in real time. Because again, you never know, like you said, like how he might react when this child is born. You know what I mean? Like he might be a totally different person, have a totally different perspective. It's really, like y'all say, working with the person on a personal level instead of like going to social media. Yeah.
Is there truth to anything that she said though? Like with just black men being lame,
being bad fathers.
or being bad fathers? Which is, I mean,
I mean, there's truth behind
Yeah.
it.
I would say true, but
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
like seeing black men because I don't know about Latino
Yeah, right.
Asian.
True.
So
That's true.
so me saying that is gonna make it seem like we have the problem. I don't know if they have that problem in other communities,
Right.
but I would imagine that it's a problem in all communities. Really, I would imagine, but I know personally that yes, it is an issue.
Yeah.
With the in the black community.
At least speaking from us being black, and speaking from our experiences with having obviously black friends and shit like that. A lot of us don't have our fathers in our lives. Can't speak for y'all necessarily, but I'm talking about like just niggas that we just knew growing up. You feel what I'm saying? Like you just see that's like it's almost too common. You know what I mean? Or like the father will come in probably like a little bit later in your life.
You know what's crazy? Like a lot of my friends that I grew up with, and people that I know, they actually had their fathers. It was kind of like, it wasn't really. It was kind of rare to see people who didn't have fathers. Like I was one of them. I had a stepfather, but I didn't have like my biological father.
Right.
So it's like, but I'd seen people like my friends I grew up with in the hood, and just when I'm out the hood, like they had their fathers living with them, like in their life. So I can't really say that it's OD a thing, because
Right.
I know people who had their fathers in their life, but I know, you know what I'm saying, that it's a thing, you know, 'cause I've seen it before. Outside of my friends, I've seen it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't have my dad, biological father, but I have, you know,
Yeah.
stepfather, so I see it, you know what I'm saying? And I have my cousins, you know, situations, so.
You see it for yourself.
Yeah, but I think when we speak on it, it gives the impression that it's exclusive to black people, and it's not. Like, it's not just us.
Right.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean, I guess when we speak on that perspective, it's because it's what we usually see. Like, not saying that they don't. You're right. They probably have their own issues that they're dealing with, but it's definitely something where it's like, I know when I was going to school, like my pops is there, like, but I know like I seen the white kids. Their parents, both of their parents was always at parent
Always,
teacher night.
yeah, always.
Even if they were beefing or whatever, they was there.
Yeah, always.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's a different thing.
Yeah, and I can speak a little bit for the Hispanics as well, because they grew up around us and we see it's kind of the same thing, but it's still always a family aspect somehow. But
I was gonna say also, it's also a misconception that seeing both parents mean that there's like
right, that's true.
the
That's
dad's
why.
around.
Yeah,
So that's the
That's
problem
what I'm saying.
too.
They probably have
you
their
can,
own
you can
internal
live, you can have
issues.
a 2-parent household, but only one parent be doing.
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I was definitely about to make that point where, like, yeah, you could see a father be home, but is he really there? You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference in that. You know what I mean? I didn't grow up with my pops most of my life, but he was in and out type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Now,
yeah, it's not. Yeah,
it's not the same, but it's just like it's not great either. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I get where she's coming from, and just speaking on my community, because that's the only community I can speak from. I just see that shit way too often. You know what I mean? And it could be some truth to what she's saying, as far as like, okay, yeah, a lot of we dealt with a lot of trauma as black people, and a lot of like black men don't necessarily know how to show love or show affection in that way.
I mean, they used to separate us.
Right, exactly,
You know what I mean?
1,000%. So it's gonna take some time to like correct those wrongs.
It's happening. Like I
Yeah,
feel
for
like
sure. You see fathers more so now.
Yeah, men are stepping up.
Yeah,
A lot more now.
Yeah,
1,000,
now more
1,000.
than ever, for sure.
yeah, for sure.
So again, people
It's a
grow.
slow grind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like you had something you was gonna add to that shit.
I think y'all spoke on it pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, like even like to this day, still though, like even when like if I'm out and I see like a kid, a dude my age, right, like pushing a stroller like with his kid, it's still a thing for me.
Yeah.
Like I still like notice it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like that's dope.
Yeah.
But it's like that shouldn't be the
Yeah,
case.
yeah, it should be normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but because I don't see
Yeah.
it often, like it's still like, oh, word, I like seeing that. You know what I mean? So that's how it's like. You know what I mean? It's still work to be done.
Yeah.
But like I said though, like it's becoming more normalized now.
And it's okay to acknowledge like progress.
Right, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? So if you see it and you feel a way like, damn, that feels good, like you're gonna carry that energy over whenever you have your kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna do that and you're gonna inspire somebody else to feel the same way. So yeah.
Yeah, usually when your father is just not in your life too, it makes you want to be a better father necessarily for your kid.
You could say that, but then
Yeah,
Then
sometimes
sometimes you could be like London. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say sometimes it might trickle down
Yeah.
to the kid, and he just think that
That's how you're supposed to do it.
yeah, not only
Yeah.
that, or just subconsciously just do certain shit and don't realize you just like your
Right.
father.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like I learned, like especially through quarantine, like this past year, me and my father like reconnected like a lot. And when you grow, you just start to learn like they're just going off of what they know.
Right, right.
This is what they like. Even if they want to do better, like they might think they're doing better, but just certain like their tradition. They trained a certain way.
Right.
So whatever they were going through, they just pass it down, and then they realize over time, like, okay, actually this was the wrong way. As time starts to change, you start to realize certain things aren't the norm. What they
Right.
thought was normal, as we're seeing now, it's like, okay, this is not cool. Like this shouldn't be. It should be a new norm. Like
Yeah, I definitely think my father did the same thing. You know what I mean? Like that's why I kind of he reached out a couple of times. Was like, yo, he saw that I was going to the gym, and he was like, yo, I'll go to the gym with you and shit like that. My father's like a professional dude and shit, whatever.
found a way to connect with you.
Exactly. He found a way to get in there. You feel what I'm saying? So, and once he did that, we just started having like real conversations.
Right, and then you realize he's human.
He's human.
Yeah, at the end of the
One,
day.
he's human. Two, he possibly didn't know how to be what I wanted him to be.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like he doesn't know.
Yeah, and it's okay. You know what I mean? I feel like we kind of hold grudges on our fathers. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's very important if your father is like really necessarily reaching out. It's definitely important to like
Make that
that connection, make that effort because
It takes time. For
it takes time for
some
some. Yeah, it takes time for some, and some niggas
on
just
both
grow.
on both sides.
1,000.
On both
And sometimes niggas just grow. Like you just like like you said, he realized he did wrong and some, you know what I mean? And then like my father was he kept it real with conversations. He was just like, I wish I was around more. I wish I didn't have several baby mothers. Like
Right.
Now, you know what I mean? Just like real dialogue that I would never think I would hear from this man ever. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit was more like important to me than anything. You feel what I'm saying? So like I enjoy our dialogue now. You know what I mean? Like, I
it's
could
like
call-
you talking to your homie now.
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Like, I could call him up and we'll talk and shit like that, and we could speak for hours. And then you know what you realize? You're more like him than you ever thought you was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You all them tendencies.
Yeah.
And it starts to connect. Like, oh,
Yeah.
this is what was happening.
Right,
Like, you know what I mean? Because even through your life experiences, you might have dealt with like certain situations, and you're like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
I see how this could have
1,000%.
materialized and made
exactly.
him wanna, you know what I mean? So
1,000%. We got deep. My bad.
No, it's all good.
No,
It's
no.
real
we
conversation.
hit. Real conversation. Real dialogue. Let me tell you what she said. She said, "But at least I can afford to take care of my child." That was one story. But that's how it goes when everybody's spiritually and mentally undeveloped. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Now, that's my problem with this whole thing. She knew she was getting herself into. If this nigga was like we talked about out there, this nigga had several baby mothers, which I never knew about. Why you laying down with this nigga? You thought shit was gonna change? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that goes to say, like, a lot. I don't want to go that misogynistic
Listen,
shit.
Yeah, don't do that.
Nah, it's not. It's not. It's the truth. Because look, I give you an example, right? I feel like they have no accountability, or they just pick on who they want to. Because I feel like when it comes to Summer, a lot of women like call her dumb, like, yo, you dumb. You know what it was? Like, she always talking this bullshit.
Yeah.
Get back with him. But it's like they saying it's her fault for choosing London, knowing what it was. But
That's
then,
what he's saying, right?
Yeah, but then they look at Future and say every single time he get a girl pregnant, it's Future's fault. He a fucked up nigga. Like, this nigga.
yeah.
So it's not the woman's fault. They know he had 9 other kids, and they
Yeah.
still. So it's like this. They pick and choose, bro. So it's true. Like, how you going? You know, what I'm saying, come at Summer, but then Future do it. You come at Future. It's like, but you don't come at the woman that Future get pregnant.
That's just how human nature, like how we are trained to think. It's on all ends. Is like, yo, it's just a human experience. Like, you could say like, oh, you know, this person got this, that, and the third. But then when you vibe with the person, you're like, oh, I actually don't care about your past. Like, I want to be in this moment with you. Then shit happens.
Which
Yeah,
is fine.
but those are red flags, though, bro. You can't just like see that this nigga is on some
That's what
bullshit.
I'm saying. There's
and
red
then-
flags, but in one scenario,
I know what
you're
you're saying.
blaming the
Yeah, I
woman.
know what you're saying.
In another scenario, you're blaming the guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the same scenario in both situations.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I don't think Summer should even be necessarily a blame because a lot of women do that. You know what I mean? They lay down with niggas knowing that this nigga really ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's different from like what you said, the nigga just being a ain't shit nigga from just being a ain't shit pops. Like you're laying down with this dude, unprotected sex. You knew that you wanted to have kids by this dude, and now you thinking like what? You thought you could change this dude? Like that's the problem with a lot of people. Y'all think y'all could change niggas. That's just not how that's not how it works. You know what I mean? That's not how this shit goes.
If you get pregnant by a nigga who don't take care of their kids, you're gonna be mad at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you
At
can't
the
mad
end of the
anybody
day.
else but yourself.
At the end
You
of
know
the
what
day.
she was doing.
At the end of the day,
Just cause you got a little money or whatever, like he gonna change for you. Nah, that's not how it works, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like if that nigga ain't ready to be a father, he ain't ready to be a father.
yeah.
You got a whole lot.
Yeah, you gotta hold that L. Honestly, you gotta hold that L. But I do understand where she's coming from though.
For sure.
And I just don't like it all on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she then says, I'm not even gonna read it, but she just calls like the whole situation ghetto. Like everybody's ghetto in this situation. Apparently, besides her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's mad funny.
It's
That's
besides-
mad funny.
like just
besides
besides her, like I think like you're definitely partial to blame for that shit, bro. It is what it is.
At the end of the day, everybody just got to do better. At the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. London definitely got to do better. If that's like on like if any truth to what she said is then he got to do better as a man. You know what I mean? You can't just do that. You can't have several baby mothers and not want to be involved in your kids' life. Like you don't got to fuck with the baby mothers. You got to you got to at least be cordial, and then you know what I mean.
or at least try.
What happened?
Nah, just Pete.
This guy's
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
This nigga drinking pink juice, huh? Now
that's vitamin water.
that's vitamin water.
Yes,
But why you got it in a Poland Spring bottle?
because I had to finish both.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to waste it.
I'm weak.
Vitamin water I haven't seen in like mad long too.
That shit's still good, boy. Dragonberry.
Nah, I love Dragonberry. I used to drink that
Dragon
shit.
fruit. Dragonberry.
Nah,
right?
dragon fruit. I think it's dragon fruit.
How we just jumped from? My bad. That was
Nah,
my fault.
but that's good. Anyways, but not yet. That's all I wanted to bring up with some Walker shit. I felt like it was just a deep topic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody just got to do better at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody take accountability for their
Take
actions.
accountability for sure.
That's the word right there.
It
Take
ain't gotta be
accountability.
who. Like I feel like it don't gotta be whose fault it is. Just like yo, do better, take accountability, and just move on. Like
Yeah, we spend too much time trying to figure out who's wrong
right,
instead of figuring out what's wrong.
right, exactly.
Okay, you Potter.
Nah, it's a fact.
probably
That's the problem with the world. Like everybody's just trying to point fingers. Like yo, can we solve the situation? Like what's really going on? What's the root issue? Like pointing fingers is just gonna cause more trauma. You know what I mean? It's-
Speaking of solving situations, how do you feel about the vaccines? Like, would you take the vaccine?
probably not.
Why not?
I don't know. Like I grew up in a household where my mom, like even going to school, she didn't want me to take certain vaccines.
Right,
Like,
right.
I don't get the flu shot or anything, so
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know. I just
Yeah,
not.
I don't think it's needed, especially knowing what we know now about health
Yeah,
and medicine. You know it's not needed, bro.
For sure.
Honestly.
How you feel, Ball?
I'm not gonna take the vaccine. I'm not anti-vax or nothing, but like, I just feel like they say like vaccines usually have to go through like a 3 to 5 year like testing process and shit, right?
Right,
This
right,
is coming out in 6 months. Now I understand because of the virus is so rapid, you want to get it out as fast as possible to try to like slow this shit down. But it's like we don't even know the effects that COVID is gonna have 10 years from now.
Yeah.
So what's the vaccine gonna have on people after they take it? You know what I mean? So it's like we don't know all the facts yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, but to each his own. I guess just listen to your doctors. Whatever your doctor say feels is best. Whatever you feel is best.
And
for
see,
you
that's
to
the
do.
thing.
be wrong,
That-
though.
that's what I'm about to say.
That's
That's the shit I'm thinking about with doctors. Like doctors and that modern medicine shit is so false. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. If you got cancer, they believe chemo is the right option to go. You know what I'm saying? Killing all your cells in radiation. That doesn't even make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes you weaker, honestly. Yeah, it might kill the cancer cells, but it could kill you for sure too. You feel what I'm saying? It almost increases the chance of you dying.
Yeah, it definitely does. Almost, it definitely does.
Yeah, it's like it's all like, I don't know. I brought it up because I keep seeing this on the news. I was speaking to my family about that shit. You know what I mean? Because they was thinking about taking that shit if it came to the possibility. But like most black people, I also seen like black people don't really take vaccines because they know what the government is capable of.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, not only that, I feel like aside from the government antics, I just feel like if you study enough about modern medicine, it's not needed to have a vaccine. Like we have things that are placed here on Earth that you can take that can help you prevent from getting anything.
Right.
And then once you get it, help you get rid of it.
Yeah.
So I don't think vaccines are the necessary answer. That's me personally. I'm not a doctor, but that's what I believe.
But vaccines is a word. I feel like it helps like create calmness, if you will.
Of course,
Because
that's what
like
the government does.
Right, because a lot of black people, and like, well, just like a lot of people in the world don't know that herbs heal. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
yeah. So you'll know like a couple of us, or like you'll see like a couple of people, like black people, that knows like
There's
herbs
more
heal,
knowledge on it though.
And that's how they trick you, though.
but not enough.
That's how the government trick
I
you.
mean, it's
Like in a
there.
mass appeal. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like medicine is like a big business, so it's gonna
Right,
take
right.
a while for that
Exactly.
business to
Which is why
crash.
I feel like you need to understand that the government will create an issue and then give you the solution.
Right.
It's literally that simple, bro.
so you think think COVID is created?
I'm not gonna say all of that,
Oh,
but
I'm
I
about to get you.
but I'm gonna say for a fact they create an issue
Uh-huh.
and they give you a solution.
Right.
It's very simple, bro. That's all it is. Supply and demand. Like, so at the end of the day, once you understand that and seeing the history, you know what I'm saying, that the government's been doing this for years, for eons, since the beginning of time, you realize like, yo, bro, this is another one of their employees. Like, you can get around it. You just take care of yourself, you know, naturally.
At the end of the day,
That's
take
it.
care of
Take
yourself.
care of yourself.
Everybody do better.
Yeah.
You know
That
what
sounded
I'm
like
saying?
everybody eat vegan now. So I'm just,
Nah, not
okay.
No, but
necessarily.
if it gotta
but-
be that, then fuck it. Do you want to live?
Would you go
Right.
vegan?
If it was means of life and death, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolute. What the fuck?
I'm
Absolutely.
just asking
Like,
because a lot of people don't think so. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't want to live, I feel like, yo, there's no way if I ask people, like, yo, if you knew you would die if you didn't become vegan, would you become vegan? And they say no, that's crazy.
Barry, would you become vegan?
like that.
No.
Yeah,
No, like, and I still wouldn't. I'm not scared.
Yeah, like,
And I still wouldn't.
yeah, like that's
Sorry.
what I know. Like I know him. Like I know he
still
would
wouldn't.
never
Well, why
become
are you
vegan.
Even
so-
life
why
or
are you
death,
so
bro?
anti?
I don't say I'm anti.
Ah, you're anti.
I'm not anti. I've had vegan food. I'm not anti.
But I'm saying if they told you like
Just
you're
my
gonna
lifestyle.
die if you didn't go vegan.
He'll
I'm,
die.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go anyways. To be honest.
Yeah, see,
Man.
you see what I'm
Well,
saying?
I
No,
mean,
that-
well,
a lot
yes,
of people think like
that's
that, and
but I'm
that's
saying, but that's true.
But like I be saying, would you not rather go healthy? Like you feel what I'm saying? Like would you rather go like in pain, or would you rather go like a little bit
I
healthy?
Yeah,
don't-
but
I
I,
don't
feel
think
like
about
that
it as in
teeters,
pain, though.
that teeters a little bit on low key ignorance though. Not to call you ignorant.
No,
You can.
No, I'm not gonna do that because I don't think he
I'm
is.
playing, I'm
But it's like again, like if saying like, oh, I'm gonna go anyway. Like I think like that sometimes. Like yo, I'm a like my mom be like, yo,
Well,
stay in the house. Like yo, if something happened to me, it's gonna happen.
that's how I feel about working.
That's
out.
different.
Right, exactly. But it's like if they they're telling you
That's how I feel about
if you keep eating this,
Yeah.
this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you can prolong your life by switching this diet. You're gonna be like, oh fuck it, I'll take the 2 weeks over the 2 years. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
It depends how long I'm gonna live after that. Like how much time I got left.
But he said 2 weeks. So if you say if I give you chicken, right?
2 years isn't enough.
2 years
2
is
years
enough.
isn't enough
As vegan.
for you to like.
You got to guarantee me at least another 10.
But 2 weeks though. 2 weeks over 2 years is great.
Nah, but
No,
take
no,
his
no, no,
example.
no, no.
If he's saying 2 years, 2 years is enough time for you to
Do mad
set up shit for your family that's gonna still be here. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks is like, all right, I'm being selfish. I'm gonna go anyway. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta think like that. Like, yo,
For sure.
I don't think it's that bad, honestly.
What?
Like, I'm lying. Vegan is a drag, bro.
No,
no, I'm just
But
going.
definitely-
I'm,
I could
I'm
definitely
going
eat-
off of the
definitely-
scenario that you just
Yeah,
painted.
no,
No,
right.
no, I'm saying like
that's why when he
so for me,
initially
like,
said that,
I
I'm
feel
like,
I feel like I lied a little bit. Like vegan is a drag. I need like fish.
No, but like fish is not going to kill you as fast.
Nah, I know, but
as-
some vegans don't eat fish, right?
nah.
No,
I'm
well,
saying,
like
yeah,
you
so
know,
that's what I'm saying,
I
like-
indulge.
I mean, there's only one vegan I know that eats fish.
Listen, man. Hey,
I
I've
need
been
fish,
on
bro.
record saying this. Period.
Nah, I've cheated a few times.
Nah, I
I'm
need
not gonna hold
fish.
you.
I can't.
Nah, like I don't eat fish rapidly. Like that I don't do. But and I only eat one type of fish. I only eat snapper, and only if my mom's make it.
Yeah.
And if I go to Barbados, I'm definitely eating fish. I don't eat shellfish though. Like, I
Nah,
still
yeah, I
don't-
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't.
I don't eat shrimps or scallops. I don't do
Nah,
none of
yeah,
that.
I wouldn't do that,
But
but
I
I definitely
definitely
eat fish, though.
definitely eat fish if I'm like, yeah, because fish is not flesh. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can never find myself eating chicken ever again, beef
Yeah, me
ever
neither.
again, pork for sure not. Like you know what I mean? Like, I can't.
Yo, you're making Barry hungry.
Nah, I
right
can do
there.
it though. Like, nah. I
You
think
want a hamburger right now?
I think about doing it though. Like, it's not bad.
You
At
said
least
what?
only eating fish is not bad.
Nah, but
I
if
can
you
go.
gonna
I
be a
can go.
pescatarian.
I can go without chicken and beef.
Yeah,
easily.
I mean
can
it's
do that.
it's mad simple, but like nah,
It's mental.
It is a mental
I
thing.
could definitely do that.
The reason why I find that funny because I just know Barry. I just know like I feel like we had that conversation before. I was like, yo, if you was to eat meat and you'll die, right? But then the alternative is to eat veggies, just veggies. Period. Would you do it? You said no, and I was weak at that.
Nah, yeah, I wouldn't either. That's crazy.
Like, I'm trying to associate it to like,
Just
something.
veggies,
Like
bro?
if somebody
That's
told me
that's
if
out of control.
if somebody,
No, not just veggies, but like a vegan lifestyle is what I'm saying.
I'm trying to think, what do I love that much that I'd be like, yo, like if somebody told me I can't listen to music for like And I'm like, nah,
Nah, I definitely
I need
died.
to listen to music. I'm
I
gonna go. Like,
see, but see, that's a life. That's like a life thing. Music is forever. Like music was beginning of time.
but some people love food like that. Like they just, I don't know if you like.
I'm not even a foodie for real.
It's-
that's what I
yeah,
can say.
for
He's
me-
not even
For me, it's
foodie.
not the food. It's just the certain things that I can't have.
Maybe
I
it's-
don't. I just don't like the vegan enough for me to just want to do that shit every day.
Or maybe somebody telling you that you just shouldn't do this is
Yeah,
making
like-
you
like just-
mentally think
I'm trying to
like,
think, like, what's
don't tell
wrong?
me what I can't do, nigga.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a stubborn thing. Do you think about it like that?
like random shit like butter. I can't have butter no more. Like
yeah.
I think about that. Like it's kind of crazy. Like what am I gonna do when
If
I
a
eat
nigga
toast
tell
or
you can't
something?
eat eggs and shit like
butter is
that.
valid.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Well, I gotta try it. I gotta try it.
If somebody told you that you can't eat eggs no more and shit like that, then
I could
it's
do
just
it.
like.
Last night. I could do
But
it.
like you say somebody that loves eggs, right?
Okay.
And it's one of them things. Like what you love the most out of meat? Pause.
Hey yo,
Come on
boy.
now, I said pause. I
I
hate
hate
niggas.
come on now.
Chicken.
probably.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say chicken
probably
wings.
so.
So
be like-
like somebody taking away chicken from you is just unheard of.
But nah, I was
Unheard of is crazy. I don't know. I wouldn't be with it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga
Right.
said
I wouldn't.
I'm saying
unheard
like,
of.
would you like? Could you cope in life? Is what I'm saying.
I could possibly.
Okay.
If I could possibly cope without chicken. You know what I mean? Like I love chicken, but if I could just eat other meat, I'm cool. Right. I mean,
Right.
it's possible.
That shit's hilarious.
It is unheard of though. You
Nigga
know what I'm
said
saying?
Unheard of. That's
It is-
mad funny.
It is unheard of. Where we at now? Where we at with this? Y'all want to talk about this Young Thug shit? Let's get this out the way.
Thugger.
Yeah, let's
What
get this out
happened?
the way.
I'm still weak because nigga said unheard of. That sounds mad funny to say to somebody.
All right, well, it is unheard of for this nigga to take away
You
chicken.
want to tell him what Thug did or?
Nah, that's on y'all. Y'all the one who was y'all was invested. I didn't even watch the episode.
Nah, it was a good episode. You should watch it.
Nah, bro.
Why not?
I like Expeditiously, but T.I. kind of annoyed me low key sometimes. So
Nah,
like,
he does. But this was really good. He didn't like wasn't annoying.
like
this
what
time.
did he like really interview Benny first or like no?
I just
and
skipped.
then-
Honestly, I just
It
skipped
was-
the Doug's part.
it was
I
like
wanted
a
to see. I
good
want to see the shock
30,
value.
40
It's like a
minutes.
30-40 minute interview with. Was it an interview or was it just like a conversation?
I mean, it's a podcast.
Yeah,
so
but I feel like Benny,
Yeah, but I like conversation podcasts rather.
I feel like Benny's not that what's the
polish
word?
yet.
No, not that what's the word I'm looking for? Like he's not that interesting. To like,
I
he's
feel
not
like
gonna
he- I feel like
don't
he
get-
is. He
it's-
just don't
no,
know
I'm
how to-
saying, I'm saying, yeah. Seeing that he's a street dude, like he's not gonna give you much.
Yeah.
So it's like the
That's
interview,
why I
won't
said
give
he's
you
not
clickbait.
polished yet.
yeah, the interview is not gonna be like, oh my god, this is the best interview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
he's
he's
still
fairly
getting
new.
used to
He's
his
fairly
fame.
new. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been in Breakfast Club yet. They ain't. You know what I'm saying? He got.
I'm weak.
Nah, no, I said it to say like, you know, when you up there, like that shows you like your charisma. Like
Was
they-
West Side Gun up there yet? I don't think so either. Like,
no,
none
but
of
I'm
them
saying
girls
as
on-
far as like the charisma. See,
Okay.
even with like Joe and West Side Gun, like I feel like he was just talking to his friends. Like it wasn't like a real interview. Like
Yeah.
he's kind of like.
But that shit was good though.
standoffish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
cool.
enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I did.
I didn't enjoy the Benny one because I do get what you're saying. Like when Benny came up on Joe Budden's podcast, it was just like, so and that's why I wasn't even necessarily in a rush to watch it.
I can see that. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I was just like, I love Benny, but like that ain't the first thing I'm gonna run to when I see that.
I mean, I watched the interview because I heard the
'Cause Andre
yeah.
3000.
I watched it because of I
Young
like
Thug.
watching Young Thug interviews with T.I. 'cause they like this
They
is
have
the
great
second one they
chemistry.
have, and it's like they're mad funny, bro. When they
Yeah.
talk, it's like hilarious. Like
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. So that's
I
why
never want to
watched
hear
it.
Young Thug ever. So I saw Elliot.
He actually talked.
Yo,
pretty
exactly.
well.
Like yo, you would. Well, I could say I think that he's like. It's a misconception that he's like some crazy nigga. Like he's like
I see. I never even think that. I never even think
like
that.
he's like some drug addict dude. Like he's kind of smart, bro.
No, I never thought that. I just don't care. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I get
don't
it, though.
care
I
what he
understand.
got to say.
I low-key, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I realized that she was like, "Yo, I don't know like any Young Thug songs," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"How's that possible?"
Oh.
So I started going through the list, and I'm like, "Yo, honestly, I can see why. Like, unless you are a fan, you're not gonna know any of his songs, but you're not like
I
absolutely.
don't know
not.
if that's true, bro.
Yeah, me neither.
It is
Like what?
bro.
Like songs? Like him by himself, or
No,
like
I'm
just
talking about
features?
him by himself.
Oh,
You're
well.
not gonna know.
I guess you could say
You know what I'm
you
saying?
could make a case for that.
You
can
might
make a case
you
for
might be you might have heard it. You know what I'm saying? Once or twice, but you're
that.
not.
What's that
gonna know.
song he had with Theopolis London?
I have no idea.
Two
I
something.
have no idea.
That was an old song, like way back in the days.
I don't know that song. That wouldn't be the.
Yeah.
That's like one of his first.
Oh, you
Yeah.
said Theophilus London. Theophilus
I
London's
thought
on that
he was
song?
I thought he was on
I
that.
don't think he's on that.
I'm about to-
That's two bitches. Nobody's on that. It's
That's
just him.
just him.
Oh, okay, I lied then.
Oh, that's why I'm like, wait, what?
I don't know
Well,
what
well,
Theophilus
she-
Oh,
London
yeah,
she's
what,
was.
also-
tell him
she's also
what
a woman, though,
Thug said.
Oh, nah, he pretty much. Well, I feel like Thug is getting like unjust criticism.
No,
Only,
bro.
no, he is. I'm gonna tell you why. Because, and it's T.I.'s fault. Because,
Niggas said don't place blame on nobody, but
nah,
I get it.
it was T.I.'s fault only because I feel like the combo came up because of T.I. Literally.
Right. He
It was
asked
some-
Which
it
is
was
mad random. I think
Yeah, it was
he asked,
random as
he
fuck.
He asked him that because he knows something.
Yeah,
Like
it was.
history or
Yeah,
something.
and
Nah,
that's what I'm saying.
I don't think that's what it was. I think Thug gets compared to Three Stacks low key.
No, what he said was yo, you should do a song with 3 Stacks. He was with it.
I can't
Thug-
rap
Thug-
you.
I didn't mean to do that, bro.
Nah, yeah, Thug was with it, and then he was like, he's like, yo, but you did a song with what's his name?
Is that Elton John?
Oh, he
Is
said-
that how the conversation really
Yeah,
started? I don't think that's
That's how it started.
how it
Let me play. Let me play.
Play it.
I can't rap you 203,000 songs. I ain't never paid attention
This
to
is
him.
not the beginning.
Nah, that's not the beginning.
Never in my life.
You
I
I
crazy.
feel like
That's not the beginning.
if I'm not mistaken, it was because the whole interview was like a collaborative thing. Like he had Rhapsody on the screen. He's been interviewing Benny the Butcher.
Too much bullshit going on. That's the thing.
It was all over the place, but it was good.
Then
There's too
Thug
much shit going on.
Thug walked in, but they're talking about T.I.'s album and like collaborations and how the album came about. Yeah. So
Only
I
clip
feel
they gave
like he was presenting the fact that he should work with Andre 3000 to Thug because they're like talking collabs. Like, yo, y'all two would sound good together because like you low key get compared to him, and then that's where the
Yeah,
conversation.
did you get it? Round it back?
I'm just gonna play that. Yeah, because it's only showing me that clip. I'm cool with that.
I can't rap you
Okay.
203,000 songs. I ain't never paid attention to him. Never in my life.
You
I paid-
crazy. You missing out.
Right.
You missing out.
That's
Y'all
what you-
need to work together. That's what you.
Okay.
Hey, look.
That'd be crazy.
We most definitely.
Yo,
that'd be crazy.
motherfucking next move. Just like you went and worked with Elton John, nigga.
But Elton John was like more like Elton John. The difference from Elton John and Andre is Elton John. Like simplified. Elton John like to kiss ass. Andre like his ass kiss. Elton John like, hey, but I love you. I remember your first song. I remember Gucci first song. When is Guap getting out? Like he
Okay,
just more of like a
gotcha,
fan type of nigga to the point where it's like I'm like nigga, let's do music. He like nigga, bet.
See,
And Andre more like, yo, this is the secretary. Like, hey, tell that nigga this thug, nigga.
Why you gotta talk like that though, bro?
Fuck wrong, you don't get on the fucking phone, nigga.
No,
He know what it is. He told you stupid at answer. You answered it.
See that?
It's more like that, nigga. We from Atlanta, nigga.
That's where I come from. See,
Okay.
yeah. For one, I can see why hearing it in a soundbite like that sounds crazy because it does sound like a setup in that soundbite.
Yeah, because
I
like
didn't hear the question, so,
Thug
like,
work
you
with
can't
mad
shit on
people.
him.
Why did he just automatically go to like Elton John?
But the
Which is
vibe
why,
that-
which is why I blame T.I. It's like, wow, he worked with a lot of people, bro.
Like what? But like, I think he was going off the grand scheme of the like legendary. Like Elton
Right,
John is a
exactly.
legend.
Right.
Who else Young
but
Thug worked with that was a
is,
legend?
but so is Gucci.
All right, but we talking about
But nigga,
Andre-
Andre and Elton John not in the same category as legend, bro.
I think he's
So
trying to
it's like
say
you
like
can't say
doing
that.
something like different.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
because Owen John is like, oh, that's left. Like you and Andre
Yeah.
will be left.
Left. Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's what he was trying to get across. You know what I'm
Correct.
sayed? Like
I mean, I hear you.
And
but
that song was hard too.
You
by the
can't
way.
say it's left, but then also say, yo, they're like similar to each other. So that would be Rapper's Alley, no?
I mean, just because you sound like somebody doesn't mean it's gonna be y'all the same type of artist.
Right.
Like vocally, like the way he do his pitches, the way he just sounds when he talks, he has a unique voice. That's why people be like, yo, like when I hear him, it sound different. Like when you hear 3 Stacks, it sound different. 3 Stacks makes totally different music. Fucking Young Thug is not doing a Hey Ya. Imagine if Young Thug was on like a Hey Ya though. It'll be left and crazy. Like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't expect this, but
They're both
he
left
That's what I'm
artists.
saying. They both, which is why I'm saying I
They're
feel
both
like
left
but,
artists,
they
but
both
different
together-
type of left.
different
It's-
type of lefts. Exactly.
You're trying to make the argument that it will be different if
No,
him.
I'm not saying it would be different. What I'm saying is, if it's two left artists, it wouldn't be, to me, it wouldn't be like far fetched that they work together. That's what I'm saying. That simply. I'm not trying to get into who sounds better on songs, who different inflections. I'm just speaking on the fact that two left artists working together sounds like something that two left artists would do. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not
But
sure.
I
he
guess
don't want to
T.I.
get on a
tryna
song
make
though.
Huh?
He just didn't want to. I
Nah.
felt like he could have just said, "I don't want to make a song with Andre."
Well,
and then just
nah.
left it at that.
So the problem I think that stemmed from this was people were saying that on social media that he was praising Elton John
Yeah.
and disrespecting Andre, which is not the case. How is telling somebody
He
or
kissed
describing somebody
ass.
as an ass kiss as praising them? If that was anybody in this room, especially you ass kisser, would you feel that's praise? Absolutely not. You all know that. So we're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? To sit there and say, yo, this dude is praising Elton John because he goes I'm an ass kisser is crazy to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Now, did he disrespect Andre? You know what I'm saying? I can see why somebody would say that. Absolutely, I can see why somebody would say he disrespected Andre. I get that. But he didn't ass kiss Elton John for one. And then for two, you can kind of see that he probably had like a bad experience.
Yeah. He probably legit tried to get him on the line, and he got the secretary,
probably had a
and, you
bad
know,
experience.
Hollywood shit.
And that's why T.I. brought that up. Like T.I.
I
brought
didn't
that
think
up.
about that.
Probably try to like, because he
line
probably
him
know
up.
the story. Yeah, line him up. Like Charles like, yo, I know you try to hit him up before, but like maybe you should hit him again. Maybe like I'm saying this on my platform, so like Andre could hear this. But Thug went a whole different direction, right? From what you know what I mean? From what T.I. probably intended him to do. He got triggered. He definitely got triggered.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Like
That
I
makes
feel
sense.
like that's what T.I. was trying to do. I don't think he was a bad one in this. I just felt like he knew
But
he knew
Thug
that
took all
fucked up Thug, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna do it on my platform
So is that- yeah, that makes sense.
to see if that. But like this nigga Thug went off.
Yeah.
So it was soundbite. You know what I mean?
Then I thought about it after, like I said, I was like, yo, he gotta be lying, bro. Like, how y'all know Hey Y'all?
He know the songs, man.
Yeah, like-
That's what
He
he
know
said.
the song.
well, like he
He
just
said, I don't know two Andre songs.
He don't know Andre
He only
songs.
got 2, 3 if you want to count Prototype, honestly. So it's like,
That's like when niggas be like, yo, they mentioned somebody's name, they be like, who is that? Like,
Yeah,
you,
I hate that. But I hate that though. I hate
like
that.
we know y'all went back and forth on Twitter. You know who that is.
yeah,
Like,
like,
And see that's kind of like
that's fake shit.
that's hate. You know what I mean? I don't know what that is, but
he
I don't
was,
like
was hurt. Nah, that was hurt.
like yo.
Normally it's hate, but that right there was
Nah,
hurt.
but how would you feel though, dead ass? Like y'all being producers, right?
told you.
Yo, so all right, cool. What's an artist that y'all would work with right now? Like just name
Don't
one.
matter. Artists want to work with us.
Yeah.
Gunna, right? Say like, yo, you hit Gunna, like, yo, I got this beat for you. And you call this nigga. Like you know him from like just like passing by or whatever, right? You got this beat for him. And
Better
then,
example. It'll have to be like somebody from New York, like Mano.
But why?
Because
no,
his-
not Mano, nigga.
Nigga said
no.
Mano.
All
That's
right,
not
Polo
funny.
G.
No, somebody from New York because
I said Polo G.
nah, but okay, but because the whole thing also was like, yo, he's saying he's not one of us. He's not.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so
You know what I
bad.
mean?
All right, so I'm with
'Cause they
you.
all from Atlanta.
They're all from Atlanta. All right, Polo G, whatever these other niggas named, Favio's. Favio, you can send Favio a beat or whatever, or you trying to get Favio on the line. And he like just shades you basically, or like sends you to the secretary and
I
shit.
just charge it to the game.
Yeah, well, we have a different personality. Me personally, I charge the game, but I know in the future I won't work with him. Like, I wouldn't do it. And people ask me about him in the interview, I'll just be like, "No, we're just doing our own things. We'll get
Yeah.
around to it." I would.
You wouldn't go off.
I would pin into the argument. I wouldn't sit there and be
You
like,
wouldn't
nah.
feel some way though.
No, I would, but I'm not gonna verbalize that
Publicly.
publicly. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just me.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that too. It's like it's a misconception of like personalities as well. Like Andre just seems like he's in his own world. Like when he wants to pop out, he'll pop out. You know what I mean? Some people are just like that. So you just gotta accept that. It don't mean you don't gotta take it personal, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, this is how he moves, this is how he maneuvers. I'm not gonna say like, oh, he's shading us. Like, oh, he probably just
But
got a different vision. You know what I mean?
I can see why somebody would feel slighted if
He
you're
doing features with
no,
other
not
people.
even well there, but you're like going around saying that you want people to respect your retirement and you want to rap, so don't ask for verses because you're not gonna give them. Then you turn around and you give Kanye a fucking verse, and it's like, yo, bro,
I don't think okay, and that's another thing. People don't like. He didn't say I'm not doing verses. He just doesn't want to be in the limelight. So, say for instance, there was an example with him with the Beyonce song. This is why J. Cole got on the song. Beyonce wanted to do a video, and he was like, "Yo, like this was part of the agreement. Like, if we do this, I'm not gonna perform the song. I'm not gonna be in the video. I'm not gonna. I'll give you the verse. I don't want to do the extra stuff." So she wanted to do the video, but she didn't want to do it without him. So she's like, "All right, I'm gonna just get J. Cole to do the song because we can do the full process." You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's not trying to be out here like working with artists.
I feel like that's
tapping
a
in.
bad example because it's Beyonce.
But that's a great example because even Beyonce got a verse and she couldn't get him to be in a
Yeah,
video.
but now we're doing semantics about videos. We're just talking about him getting a verse strictly.
strictly
we're
to a
not, yeah,
verse.
we're not talking about him popping out. We're talking about strictly to the
But
verse.
you said that he said in his retirement. I'm just giving you he didn't say he's not giving verses. He's giving verses. Because
Well, no, he didn't say he's not getting verse. He said when people respect his retirement, which means I don't.
Well,
don't
he
have
doesn't
to-
want
you
to.
know what
He
I'm
said he doesn't want to rap. Well, like I saw the article you said on Complex. He doesn't want to rap all the way into his 50s, but he's like what 44, maybe 45 now. He still does verses. You see it on Anderson .Paak joint and shit like
Yeah.
that. What I can say right now, honestly, he probably didn't give Thug a verse because he probably doesn't like Thug music.
Exactly. Well, this is what I'm saying. So
Honestly,
I feel
like,
like, I
it's-
feel like
it could
he
be that
said-
simple.
He said he likes what he's doing, but I feel like he just told him like, "Yo, like that's not my vibe." And
Yeah,
it'd be
he
that.
probably can't figure
Yeah,
out how
oh,
to fit in.
yeah,
He said it. He's like, I
and
can't keep up.
and it just be that.
Yeah.
But I feel like
1000%.
that conversation wasn't given, and it was like, nah, you
But-
don't
but sometimes-
know.
And
but Nick-
that's when you start taking shit personal. Not
Yeah.
understanding,
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
oh, like he just, know what I mean?
But nigga, I don't owe you that explanation though.
That's true.
I am
But
Andre
see, no,
3000.
But then go back to what he says. He's like, yo, if you're my ally, you one of us from Atlanta,
Yeah,
why
that's
why
true.
not?
Yeah, tap in with
know what
us.
I'm saying? Yeah,
he
like,
tap
why
in
not?
with the Kendrick.
Even if you're
But
just dropping it,
listen
bro.
who
Even
he
if you're just
naming, though, bro.
just dropping
don't
in,
matter,
but
like-
like you say, we from Atlanta, nigga. Like you the OG.
Like I would see
even
it.
if you don't want to
That's
be
why I
on my
mentioned
shit.
Mano first. Like I see Mano with like commenting on New York nigga shit. Like keep doing your shit, being
Yeah.
in their studio sessions.
I say, even if you're in a session, you're not working my music, but you're in a session with me. You're like, yo,
He might not
alright.
give you a verse, but
exactly,
he'll
but
give
I'm
you
here, like
game.
I'm supporting, like you know what I'm saying. That's how it's supposed to be as an OG. You don't gotta give me your verse. You don't gotta give me explanation.
But
But
it's
you,
Andre though. Andre not even gonna be in that type of setting. You feel what I'm saying?
Which
Where,
is
like,
why-
That's why you
which
gotta
is-
understand. Like
I just want to say, which is why he went on to say that he wanted his ass kissed versus being
Oh, okay,
somebody that's saying like, "Yo, I fuck with you. I fuck with
Yeah.
your music. What's going on with you?" Like,
Yeah.
that's what he said. I agree with him. It's like when I agree, I understand what he's saying. 'Cause, like,
See, but like I understand what you're saying, right? I understand what both of y'all saying. But I'm saying what Andre could possibly be saying.
he just don't.
He just don't fuck with your music, bro. And that could be that simple. Like he not in the studio with Gunna. He not in the studio with Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to mention these dudes. Like, and these guys
I mean,
is
we
great.
don't know. He probably is.
No. and
you
these
never
guys,
know, bro. Shit's, you never know. He be popping up.
I mean, he could
anywhere,
pop
bro.
in, but like, think
never
about
know.
the artists that he did features with, like the past couple of years, right? We're talking about James Blake. We're talking about Kendrick Lamar. We're talking about Frank Ocean. We're talking about Kanye West. Somebody else,
Anderson
.Paak. Like these niggas is top tier. Not to say
Yeah,
Young Thug
nah,
is.
but I feel like, Andre did verses for fucking Ryan Council. I think the name of.
I
the
just
group
feel like he
is.
just pops
Like,
out what
he'll
he
do
wanna-
shit on
yeah.
shit that he just
Divine-
likes.
Yeah,
Divine
he's
Council.
Divine Council. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like he
mean,
just does what he
the
wants.
December remix.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Shit though too.
but
Honestly,
it's different.
to,
Yeah, it's on fire.
I mean, honestly, to be in closing, I just feel like I honestly wouldn't care to hear 3 Stacks and Thug.
Me neither. Like at
I
all.
wouldn't be against it, but I don't.
I think it'd be
It's not
unique.
needed.
I don't.
I think it'd be dope.
don't-
But I'm not. Yeah, like I'm not checking for it. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah,
Right,
like,
precisely.
I don't think that should have been like on his list. Like, yo, I gotta have
Andre.
on my song.
But I get it though. They both from ATL, so I get that reached out thing.
And
I
then
relate.
again,
Huh?
I relate. A part of me relates to how Thug feels.
Talk to me.
Because Thug probably feels like Andre is corny, and so he would just want to air him out. And I like airing niggas out too. Like if somebody did some corny
true.
shit, I'm gonna air him
Yeah.
out. That ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get on this pod.
It's true.
And air some shit
Because
out.
because like you said, he's
But
human.
does that not make
but I'm
you
saying,
corny?
but no, because he's human, bro. Like you said, so just because we revere him a certain way doesn't mean he don't have bad situations with other people, bro. And we
Okay.
can't look at them like, yo, you crazy. Like this, it's Andre. Like, bro, he's still human, bro. He still could piss you along.
Yeah.
He still could rub people the wrong way, bro. He's still human, bro. He's not a perfect saint. So
Yeah.
you can't go around acting like it's impossible for Andre to do wrong, bro.
and that's why it's also for Thug not to just take it personal. It's like, yo, maybe he was going through some shit. He didn't want to work with me then. You know what I mean? He handled it a weird way. I wouldn't have handled it that way.
Which is why I agree with that too, because like you gotta get the big picture, right? So
Right.
more often than not, Andre's revered as a good person. So if you see that in the big picture, you'd be like, you know what? Maybe it was just me. I'm gonna take it personal, but maybe me and him just can't get along. That's fine. But I wouldn't pay him to be like, I wouldn't like you said, air him out, because I feel like that's just our relationship. That's
Yeah.
not everybody else. It's not a uncommon thing to see. Like,
And
on
then
the
does that
industry.
not make you corny for doing that? I'm just asking.
Who, Thug corny?
But yeah,
Or-
for like just doing that.
Nah,
'Cause
it
you
doesn't
said,
make
It was
him-
raw-
you said he
raw
called.
emotions.
You said he calls. Yeah, it's raw emotion. But you said that Andre could be a corny dude. So Thug want to air this dude out. But I think that just kind of makes you like a corny too. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he's not corny. I feel like he's not corny because one, he didn't bring the conversation up, and two, it was raw emotion. It's not corny.
True, he didn't bring the conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
That you're right on. He didn't.
So that's why.
Well-
so that gives him.
See, I was trying to take him somewhere, but this nigga went left. That's just it. That's what it is.
yeah, exactly. Like he just, you know what I'm saying. So I don't put that on him.
That was a great conversation. I like that. Let me see. We got some shit to talk about, man.
Let's get it in.
Let's get to the Grammys.
This should be very short
Why? Why should it be short?
It should be.
because it's the same thing every year. I told you that when you brought it up.
Nah, well,
it's not
the
much
same
to
shit.
discuss, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
it's the
but
same shit, bro.
I want to get into like the snubs, really, not necessarily the Grammys, because I'm not even gonna read the list of like who. I'm pretty sure niggas know about who got like who's doing the album of the year and rap album of the year and shit like that. I want to talk about the
Weeknd got
snubs.
some-
Yeah, I posed a question about snubs too. So I was like, wanna know why these like lists are so short? Then Najee brought to my attention that when they're shooting the actual Grammys, that they don't have like a long list of like.
Yeah, he was saying
Long
why.
list
Like,
of-
he was saying why more. Why they don't? If one person's gonna win, why not just have a bigger
Yeah, like
pool,
10 people.
You know what I mean? But it's
10
like
nominations, I'm saying.
Yeah, nominations.
Okay.
as opposed to like 5 or like 4. You know what
But
I'm
doesn't that make it kind of like just too much?
Yeah, that's why I mentioned to him. It's like, for one, when they air it, you're not about to have 10
10
albums
niggas, yeah.
going up on screen, and then also it takes away from the exclusivity. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, yeah, all these albums were good, but like we're gonna just put this in a pack and then we pick one from there. You know what I mean? It just
Right.
gives it a grander feel. You know what I'm saying? But snubs.
Now, well, I know, but speaking on, before I get to that, I want to know, right, y'all being musicians and shit like that, do y'all care about the Grammys, yes or no?
I don't personally.
I
It'll be
do.
cool, but
I care
No.
about it. I care about it, but not in the sense that everybody else does. I feel like I care about it because it can bring value to the
Yeah.
to the
To you.
culture.
Yeah.
No, not only to me, to the culture and to the brand.
Okay.
That's why I care about. it.
Right,
That's
right,
a
so
real,
the
that's a
brand.
real thing. Regardless if you want to acknowledge it or not, it's a real thing.
it is.
I'm going to be
Your price
honest.
going up, so you get a Grammy,
Grammy nomination, your price is
Your
up.
price going
Because
up.
I'm saying though, right? Say like I know I saw on the Joe Budden podcast, like yo, Rory had asked why is podcast not like a
Good-
Grammy
it's a good
thing?
question.
And I'm like, that's a genius
Yeah,
question
it's a
because
good
I'm like, yeah, nigga. And I honestly, if Safe is like we was to get nominated for that shit, I don't care about that shit, nigga. I'm trying to win that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest.
I
Like
mean,
winning
in
the
the spirit of
Grammys,
competition, one, and then also you're giving out good products, so you would want to be recognized for that.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, what we were talking about,
it is a white society type shit.
not even just as a white society, yes, is that, but you want to impact people. Like your job is to impact people.
Okay,
you know
right,
what I'm saying? It's not about like what.
Yeah, you don't do it to win
win
award,
awards?
bro.
Yeah, like it's not really about that. Somebody coming up to you saying like, "Yo, I listened to your pod and it changed my life."
Yeah, it's dope.
That's gonna feel more gratifying, and you know what I mean, versus like getting a trophy. Like, what the trophy really mean? Like,
That we the best. You know what I'm saying?
it don't really mean that because
don't mean that either,
Because
by the way.
niggas,
Well,
niggas
like-
get,
Of course not.
Niggas
it-
get awards and they not the best.
Yeah.
That's very true. That I can agree with 1,000%. Because Kendrick
It's
got
different in
snubbed a
sports.
couple of times.
A lot of people got snubbed.
It
bro.
is different in sports.
J.
You're right.
Cole,
In sports, you
You want to win that.
Hove, Nas, like there's a lot of people that got, you know what I'm saying, snubbed over the years.
it
So-
happens to the greatest.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And
You talking about great? Like it happens to the
just
greatest.
named mad greats just
Right.
now, bro. That clearly, you know what I'm saying.
All right, so snubs, the weekend. Snubs. How y'all felt about that when y'all like
That was crazy. The weekend.
I thought it was crazy. I just thought it was crazy.
They probably have some kind of shit going on. You know, like I said, a lot of it's politics, so they know that. So I mean,
Like
and
he
then
ain't kiss enough
and then-
ass.
Well, I would say maybe he didn't submit it too, but I think he did because
Nah,
his
he
single. I
definitely
think his single was in there. No, he didn't get any at all.
Nah, he didn't get nothing,
so then
bro.
maybe
no
he didn't.
noms.
So then maybe he didn't submit it.
Nah, he had to.
That's crazy.
No,
For him
he
not
actually-
to get
he
anything,
complained
bro.
about it, right?
It- huh?
He
Nah,
complained
he
about it.
complained.
did?
Yeah, he
Okay,
went. He went off about
I
it.
didn't see
He
that.
went off about that shit.
That's crazy.
He did. He said a lot that I never would have thought he would have said
This
in
is
life.
best year ever, bro.
But no, him talking about like the Grammys is corrupt, like
course.
it's corruption and shit like that. But I would never assume to get that from which I consider the weekend a superstar, megastar.
He's a megastar.
I think he's a megastar.
Wait, what's the difference? This megastar, superstar.
Mega-
What the fuck? like,
Megastars is like you see the weekend or like you see Beyonce, you see Kanye.
Oh yeah, so there's a new level now.
But
to
like-
superstar, it's a megastar
Yeah,
now.
it's like God tier, top tier. You know what I mean?
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
You know it is though, bro.
Nah, I thought superstar was just like superstar. Like it's like
You
basketball
know that,
player.
like,
superstar.
like,
I didn't know
like,
it was like a
you know,
megastar.
you know, Migos is superstar.
I like Michael Jackson's a megastar. Okay.
Oh,
I see.
1,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
And see, you see
okay,
what I'm
so I
saying?
get
Like
it now, yeah.
Beyonce,
Yeah,
Prince,
I
and
get
these.
it now, yeah, okay.
When, like the world knows your name.
Okay. I
Like
get
my
it now.
mom knows who The Weeknd is, and she shouldn't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it now.
Or at least know his songs.
Yeah.
And then that's like megastar type shit.
I mean, that's kind of funny because I don't know any of his songs, and I'm saying that as somebody who makes music.
But you
as a
don't
fan.
care. You
I'm
probably
not-
didn't listen.
No, it's not that I'm not a fan. I just, bro, I sample his music, bro, and I don't know what the fuck that song is, bro.
That beat is hard too.
Yo, I don't. I'm not just being honest, bro.
Nah, you're
I don't.
You
I
can't do
don't.
that.
But
You can, but no.
But I like his voice. I like his voice though.
Yeah, okay,
Facts. But
right.
I just don't know his music. I'm just being honest. I don't know his music, but I like his voice.
Right. So what you about to say?
it's politics.
Yes, it's politics.
It all,
I was saying, yeah,
like-
it's politics behind it. Cause like Summer didn't get
Yo, shit. She didn't get noms, and I thought that was insane.
yeah, that was crazy.
You know what I mean?
I
I actually
don't-
gotta
I
listen
don't-
back to that. I gotta go back to that.
I don't like know like the logistics of everything, but a lot of times it be labels.
That's what I was
and their
gonna say.
relationship with the people on the board.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, bro, when I seen like, I'm not trying to throw no shade, bro. I think it was like a good album, bro. But when I seen Jay Elect, I was like, yo, it has to be an industry thing, bro. There's no way on God's green earth, bro. This
I can't-
man's
Nah,
first
see, nah,
album.
see, you're dragging
You know what I'm
it. See, that's
saying?
that
Hove
drag.
is
It's
all,
not a drag.
Hove was all over that,
It's
bro.
a great album, but
Hove is all over that, bro. I'm like, it's no way, bro.
Terrible, you said?
It's no way.
I don't think it's
I
a
told you
terrible
it's
album.
mixed
that
horribly.
album.
But aside from that, bro, Jay Elect, bro.
Come on, man.
Okay,
That shit is
bro.
forgettable, my
Okay,
nigga. Like, that shit's
bro.
forgettable,
I
dog.
listen
Okay,
to it.
bro.
There's some songs on there that
I
I
still
still
listen
listen
to
to.
it.
Grammy nominated though,
Still
bro.
listen to
I
it.
get it. I
Stop
get what you're
yourself.
saying. The
I'm
grand
not saying
scheme
it's
of
not
things.
good, but we're talking about.
When you
Grammy
talking about
nominated,
rap album of the year, but like, if like, all right, I get it, but like with all those albums that's there, like they was really on some like rap shit.
Yeah, they all MCs.
So
Yeah.
like, so that's I think that's what they
So
chose
then,
from.
so then it should have said that should have been a subcategory. Period.
What? Why? Wait, why? That's best rap album of the year.
Because if you're gonna see best rap album, then why Lil Baby not in the conversation? That makes no sense. It makes no sense.
I'm about to get into that with Lil
He should have
Baby.
been. He
No,
should have been.
nigga-
I gotta use the bathroom. I know y'all about to get in.
Everybody, not just me, but industry people who in industry who are tastemakers are saying the same thing. It's not just my personal opinion because I'm a
Right,
fan.
right. I understand.
It's a fact, bro.
a lot of
He's the
people are saying
only
that.
artist this year that go double platinum, bro. The only one, not just hip hop. The only artist, period.
Yeah.
Over 4 billion streams. He did that in 6.5 months, bro. How is he not album of the year?
Yeah.
That makes no sense, bro.
Yeah.
He has them. He just passed, I think, John Lennon and Prince for the most hot, number one hot 100 Billboard entries, bro. How the fuck is
I
he
didn't
not?
know his numbers was that crazy
How
either,
the fuck
though.
is he not? Like I'm saying, so that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So if you're gonna do that, like you said, I thought about what you said. I'm like, you know what? Looking at who they chose,
Yeah.
they clearly was going for a certain,
Yeah, certain for the rap album is what
which
I'm
is
talking about.
fine. So that for me, that
But-
should have been a subcategory. Because how you gonna have a best rap melodic song? What the fuck is that,
Right.
bro? That's
They
a
making up
subcategory,
shit,
bro.
bro.
Wait,
What is that?
Yeah,
Best
they
rap
added like
melodic
a new
song?
category.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
didn't
a
see that.
subcategory. That's
I
what I'm
didn't see
saying.
that.
So it's like, and I feel like if you're gonna throw somebody like that, Roddy Ricch should have been there. Roddy Ricch is to me the best melodic rap artist out right now, bro.
Right, for
So I feel like it's just if you're gonna make these categories,
Oh, he didn't get nominated for none of that?
No.
Best melodic? Okay.
bro. The baby doesn't even have melodies, bro.
Yeah, he
like
doesn't.
it's like I don't understand.
What song, though? What song?
I think it
'Cause
was
depends.
Bop.
It's probably Bob.
I'm like, what?
Probably.
What?
That's he doesn't. He raps on that. That's
Where's the
actually
melody
kinda
in
weird.
Bop, bro?
That's actually kind of weird.
So that's why I said it should have been a subcategory if you're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Best traditional hip hop or something. It could have
Okay,
been
so
something
you're
to
saying
that to that
alright, so
effect.
for the rap albums, right? They should have had two
Yeah.
best rap album categories
based on what they chose.
based on what they.
That album group
Best traditional-
should have been best tradition. No,
Yeah,
traditional.
because they got traditional R&B
hip-hop.
and
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
to not have this guy in there, bro, it's like, yo, that's crazy to me. Like he had the best year like ever, bro.
yeah, I wouldn't even put some of those albums there as rap albums
bro.
either.
He went double plat in 6 months, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy. I didn't know his numbers was that crazy until
That's
like
crazy, bro.
until like I looked into it. I ain't know Lil Baby had a year like that. I really didn't.
Definitely did.
Bro, he's going crazy. So I'm like, yo.
Because that you know why I didn't see it too? Because I don't care.
But you know what
feel what I'm saying?
you know what's crazy?
Yeah,
That-
but that's what you can't make opinions off of like you not caring.
As-
Like, you gotta
as a-
tap in. You gotta know.
as a
like,
fan,
really-
you can't make opinions as a fan. You gotta understand like
No, well, like
what's going on.
I'm saying like if I'm listen, I don't care about numbers. I never did, because to me that kind of just makes you
The
like.
album was good too, though.
Yeah, the album was
And
amazing.
listen,
They
and
had
that's-
like
and
25 songs,
and,
bro.
and that's
Heat.
fine, but I just didn't care about numbers. Like I never care about numbers. I didn't see what Jay Electronica did. I didn't see what Meg Thee Stallion did for Good News.
Well, yeah,
I don't
agree
care
with you.
about shit like that.
I agree with you, but
You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like both-
and then to
Isn't
me,
that
hold
the
on,
argument
hold
that
on,
you
hold
had
on.
with The Weeknd, though?
But hold on. But no, I'm saying, but like I seen it, so I read it off. I didn't like
Okay.
look it up, nigga. Like now, here's the thing. That doesn't make me a certain type of fan where I can't have an opinion. If I never listened to Lil Baby. That's why I haven't spoke to like him belonging on whatever list. I don't give a fuck because I never heard it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak on that. But like I can speak on Jay Electronica shit. I don't give a fuck about what his numbers did. I listened to that project, so I can speak on that. Like I believe that shit belong there. When you think about the rap albums that came out this year, which was kind of like was kind of shaky, because to me R&B ruled the year again. You know what I'm saying?
disagree.
What you mean you disagree?
I think rappers had a really good year this year, to be
All right,
honest.
but that's on you. But like the fuck?
They
He
did,
get-
though.
he getting a little tender. I don't know
Nah, but
why.
like,
Why you getting
I'm
upset?
not because like
that was just my
nah,
opinion. That
like,
wasn't-
yeah, no, well, like just take your opinion. Just let me get my shit off. When I was getting my
you
shit
gonna
off.
get your
He
shit.
getting
Let me
tender.
get your
He
shit.
No, I was getting my shit off. Let me get my shit off because I'm
Niggas
getting
get
here.
upset.
Nah, I'm not upset. I'm here though.
Relax.
I'm
You
here. Nah, I'm
passionate.
here.
Lose your shoulders, my
Nah,
nigga.
I'm here.
Passionate about this
Nah, I'm
album.
here. I'm
Lose your
passionate
shoulders,
about
my
this
nigga.
shit. You better let me get my
Lose
shit
your
off.
shoulders, my nigga. Nigga getting a little tender over here, right?
Yo, listen, I'm coming for you right now.
I'm here, my nigga.
All right, good. Anyway, now you made me fucking get my fucking point,
You
man.
was talking about Jay like you could speak on.
I
Jay
can
Lex.
speak on his. I can speak on that, right? But like when it comes to like albums, like rap albums all together, I don't think that much good music came from the rap side.
But see, here's where you falter, because you're admitting to not hearing all the rap, but then saying from
I've
what I
listened to
know-
rap music though this year.
No, because you just said you didn't listen to Lil Baby, so that's not all the rap.
I'm not gonna listen to Lil, but I never listen. But I never listen to Lil Baby. I'm not gonna start now because niggas is on his dick.
Listen to me.
I'm not gonna. Hold on.
I agree with you.
Let me get you though.
Yeah, it's a
'Cause-
little tense.
No, it's not tense.
love
It's
it.
not tense. It's not tense. Let me get you, because I'm not one of those niggas, bro. I don't listen to. I ain't listen to Lil Baby last year or whenever the fuck he came out in 2018. I ain't gonna listen to him now. I'm not gonna listen to him now. I've been listening to fucking Gunna, so I'm gonna listen to Gunna. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not those type of listeners. Like, oh, niggas saying he hot, I'ma listen. I don't do that, bro. I'm not that type of listener.
Quick,
And I don't
quick,
get. Hold
quick,
on,
quick,
bro.
quick, quick.
And I don't give a fuck if this nigga is on number 1, number 2. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that shit. That shit ain't gonna spark me like, yo, maybe I should listen to the project. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I feel like we getting lost. Cause now take what y'all saying.
We not getting lost
No,
nowhere.
hear me. Cause we talking about what I listen to. Everybody had a problem with D Smoke's album being up there. Did y'all listen to D Smoke's album?
I heard the album.
No.
I heard the album.
Absolutely not.
A lot of
heard-
people didn't hear
I
it.
heard the album.
A lot of people didn't hear it. And they
Only-
people who listen to the album could feel the same way that you feel about
1,000.
the Elect album.
And that's fine. But that's fine. But like, I heard the album and I don't think it belongs there. That's the difference. If I heard the album and I don't think it belongs there. Because I heard the album just to see if he did that Spanish shit again. Because he does his Spanish shit after every fucking song, and I just don't like when he does that. So I just listen to it
you
just
don't
to
like when he does it. Spanish community could love it.
All right, yes.
But that's what I'm saying.
Facts.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying,
what we're
like, why I
saying, what,
deemed it not
No,
good.
what we're saying, what I'm not gonna say speak for him. What I'm saying, what I feel, the ignorance comes in is to not care, to not listen, and then to also say you don't belong there.
I never
That's
said Lil Baby
straight-
don't belong there.
You didn't say that. You're right. You didn't verbally say that. You
never-
didn't verbally. You
I
didn't
didn't verbally say it. I didn't verbally say that.
I didn't
mentally say it.
I didn't verbally
I
say it. I didn't
physically say
mentally
it
say it. I ain't say it. I ain't say it. No, I didn't say it no other way. If I didn't verbally fucking say it, how the fuck am I saying it?
I feel you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't say it. I didn't listen, so I can't speak on this nigga. I'm just, and then like, I know what you talking about too, cause you talking about the chat. Now we
No,
about to get in
no.
it.
I'm not talking about the chat. I'm saying,
get in
I'm
it.
saying, no, I'm saying,
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
saying just basic communication with humans. Right?
Okay.
You don't have to say anything to know what you're trying to portray.
Yeah, because
just
you was
basi-
on some shit
you don't
like,
have to.
all right, you're bugging. Like,
Yeah, you don't have
When
to.
was I on that? When was I on that?
It was in a group chat.
But I said for album of the year, because we was talking about rap album of the year just before it.
So
I wanted to make sure.
I'm saying basic conversation, right? Take that away from situation in chat. If somebody like offers you something, right? right? They like
This
come
nigga
to
is
you.
crazy.
They be like, yo, Jay, like you.
I was ready to pod today. I don't know if y'all niggas know, but I
Nah,
was ready
you
to pod.
right? So it's like
I couldn't wait to get to the
like
topic too,
offer
by
you
the way.
some. Let's just say offer you, I don't know, like salmon, right? They're like, yo,
fucking hate Najee.
JD. They like, yo, JD, you want some salmon? You like salmon? You didn't say you didn't want it, but you just said salmon. What does that give off?
My nigga, but I
What does
didn't-
it give off?
but
Yeah,
my
what
nigga-
does it give off?
Hey,
Answer
get
the question.
I get it. I get it.
All
I
right,
get
so
what
that's what
you're
I'm saying. So-
But
so
I
what's
said
your-
it. I said what I said via text. You don't know my fucking intentions. That's my issue. You ain't know
No,
what I. You ain't know
not-
what I said. Like you didn't know if I said album of the year. You didn't know if I did that. Fuck is you
All right,
talking
so
about?
I'm asking you, what did you do then?
What?
So what did
It
you do?
wasn't
I'm
all-
ask-
it wasn't
some-
all caps.
Some ask you, what did you do then? I'm asking you, what did you do?
It wasn't no caps.
But I'm saying album of the year. To
be
like
fair.
I'm emphasizing though. I'm emphasizing.
What is that
That's
insinuating?
Exactly. Thank you. What is that? I'm asking
I
you.
don't
what-
understand how y'all niggas is telling you
I'm-
my
I'm ask-
intentions, and that's
I'm
different.
asking you.
and I'm telling you
What
that.
did it insinuate?
It's more. It's making it clear. You saying album of the year? It's emphasizing that. Or you talking about rap album of the rap album and the shit? And you just you didn't sit and wait.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what
Like,
you're saying.
He's trying to
He's trying to specify between album of the year and rap
Because we
album
was
of the year.
literally just talking about album
Nah,
of the year.
but
I mean,
nah,
rap
yeah,
album of the year.
you're right. So I see, from now, I
thought y'all was talking about rap
Yeah,
album
I
of
thought
the
me.
year
I thought
the
you was
whole
talking rap
time.
album. Me too. So you're right.
Exactly.
You're
I,
right.
was, I thought
Yeah,
you.
you're
That's
right.
what I'm trying to figure out. What the
You're
hell
right
y'all
about
talking
that.
about? Come on,
I'll give you that.
bro.
You're right about that.
I didn't listen to Lil Baby, so
You're right
I
about
can't.
that.
So however you feel, if he belongs there, however you feel, if he belongs there, whoever feels that he belonged there, all praises.
I mean,
don't believe- Fuck this nigga.
but we all agree that D Smoke definitely shouldn't be there. So
I
that's
agree,
one thing.
1,000%.
I can agree on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
and
all-
I can
we all-
I
agree.
didn't hear the album,
And
so
I didn't
can't-
hear it, but
can't
I
speak on
agree.
it.
I ain't gotta hear it.
See, but how y'all ain't give him flack on this though? You ain't
I
hear
ain't
it.
hear it
Yeah,
either.
you're the most vocal.
I ain't hear it
This is my
either.
first time saying my opinion.
Yeah.
I ain't hear either. But
I
I
can
was
just
like,
think of 10 more rap albums that I would put in.
Yeah.
in
Me
our
too.
place in
And-
there.
and-
And
and-
that's
and-
why I say that.
And honestly, too, like I love Royce to death, but I didn't think he belonged on there either.
That was a great album.
I like that album.
I like the album too, but I don't think he belonged on there.
I feel like Pop Smoke
Alright,
should
so
have
I'm
been
saying-
in the
I'm
category.
saying, so if he
You
wasn't,
should have.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
though.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And one of the Griselda albums should have been in there.
I think
At least
Conway
one.
should have went there.
Nah, I
at
think
least.
West Side Gun should have been.
I would put Conway.
Nah,
me
which one?
personally,
Which one?
I mean, allegory. Fucking
Pray for
Pray for
Paris.
Paris?
Yeah.
Pray for Paris. I could.
I'm cool with that,
I'm cool
too.
with that. I'm
cool with
definitely
that,
cool with
too,
that.
yo.
I'm definitely cool with that.
man.
See, and
It was a lot of great. It was a lot of great rap albums.
yeah, but like to me, it was more personally for me. Like I preferred R&B this year more so than hip hop. You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
mad at that. My biggest thing that I was mad at, 'cause I didn't really care. I was like fucking with you with the baby shits. I know you understand, but I didn't really care about that.
Yeah, yeah.
My biggest problem, why I didn't want to discuss it, because of Hit Boy. I was like, bro, I'm not like, how the fuck you don't get nominated for Producer of the Year? And
Oh, I didn't even see
and
the
two
I didn't
albums that
see
you
the
produced
nomination.
on is going up for Rap Album of the Year.
Oh, that's crazy.
That makes
No
nigga.
sense,
One
yeah.
of them you did the whole album.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
but
that
Flying
makes
Lotus,
sense.
who did
Nas.
one remix song, is up there, bro.
Yeah,
For the whole
yeah.
year, one
One
song.
song, yeah.
But you shitting me?
That's why.
I was like,
That's
yo,
how you
get the
know
fuck
it's-
out of here,
it's
bro.
politics. Also, we don't know who submitted what.
And then
We don't know
Hit
who-
Boy doesn't do that politics shit though, because he
Bro,
spoke on that a little bit
he
too.
produced Nas' entire album,
Yeah,
bro.
he-
He got 2 joints on J-Lex album, bro.
Yeah.
How the fuck is
And then you
not
said
up
he
there?
also he produced that that song with him and Nip, right?
Oh, and then
And
Deep
that's
Reverence. He
nominated.
produced Deep Reverence.
And
That's
that's
nominated.
nominated.
Racks in the middle.
No,
Deep
no,
Reverence.
no. Deep Reverence,
Oh,
nigga.
my
But
bad.
Big Sean and
It's like, bro,
yeah,
just
yeah,
makes
yeah.
no sense, bro. How you not? How a nigga that made the beat not up there, but people who did the song is up there?
Cause they probably thinking like, nigga, you already got a Grammy. You don't even need it. You know what I mean? Cause he got a Grammy for Racks in the Middle, right?
No, wait,
Nah,
did
he
he?
do. He
Yeah.
do.
Well, that I think
I
y'all-
think-
I got one niggas in Paris. No, did he go
did
for that
get
too?
one.
All right, he
Yeah.
did it. Yeah. So he got. I mean, they probably
Man,
didn't even
fuck
think
that.
about that shit.
But just logic doesn't make sense though.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
I
Doesn't
agree.
make
I
Again,
agree.
Logic, logically
Politics.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's politics. You could just chalk up the Grammys and politics, but I couldn't wait to get to this conversation, honestly.
Everybody got to do better.
Well, not honestly, no, because he made it.
Grammy
Nah,
board.
I ain't gonna lie, he made a point though, because he said like he was trying to decipher between the two. I didn't get that out of the conversation.
See, that's
What,
what I'm
the
saying with
album of
text.
the
Yeah,
year?
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
with
didn't-
text.
yeah,
Like
I didn't-
niggas don't be knowing. Like my intentions was never like I listen. I like Lil Baby moves. I love how successful he is. I can never just. I love his features, but I never listen to his projects. Never. Nigga said,
Just fair. No, it's just fair. Like,
Nah.
you don't gotta be a fan. Nigga. You don't gotta, what the
Nah,
fuck?
nah, I'm
Like,
just saying. It is.
Like I said, I'm not a fan of Weeknd.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Let's get to Chappelle before, so we can get to this music, and then we can.
Yeah.
Because we're running some time. Chappelle, y'all watch the
I I didn't see it 20 minutes. I
You
didn't see it.
didn't see the stand up?
I didn't see the full thing, but I
You didn't
seen
see the full thing? Whoa, Bar, you didn't watch it? You a Dave Chappelle nigga.
I gotta
I
catch
didn't-
up.
I didn't know what
I'm like two specials.
Oh, you didn't know what
behind.
happened?
I didn't even know what happened until I heard on the show,
They're
and I
pretty
didn't
good,
watch it
too.
after.
Yeah, they coming out fast as fuck.
What is?
his
Chappelle specials. I'm like 2 behind.
Two behind who?
Chappelle.
Oh, Chappelle
specials,
shit?
Yeah.
Nah, it was just like a little Instagram shit. It
was
wasn't even
20
like a
minutes,
funny
yeah.
thing though.
It's just telling the story.
Like his last one. Like
Yeah,
the-
it wasn't funny. Like it was more so like telling his side to like him being basically robbed.
I'm about like.
And he alluded to that on the Saturday Night
Shake the
Live.
table a little
remember?
bit.
Exactly. Yeah, he said I am not even getting paid for it.
Yeah, that
and I
was-
think niggas thought it was funny, but he was dead ass.
I got a
He was
little.
dead ass.
I got a little fake angle for that too.
What you
What's
mean?
the
What Dave Chappelle doing?
But
Like niggas ain't share that same blessing for Monique when she was saying the same shit.
you're potting.
Well,
no, but no.
Well,
has something to do with Netflix, though.
it wasn't the same fight, but it was like it's like in the same.
like corporations.
yeah, it's in the same.
Corporation
Didn't,
discussion.
didn't
Robbie.
Monique win them?
I don't know, did
I
she?
think she did.
I
She
don't know,
did.
she did.
She did.
Okay.
But here's the thing though. Netflix was not on the wrong side here. Like he said,
They was.
no.
It's
No.
Viacom, I believe.
It's Viacom.
It's
Viacom owns Dave Chappelle's show. So they
Right.
he was basically saying that they own his name.
Right.
Yeah,
Right?
I
so
get that.
but like then he also said they sold his show to Netflix and he's not getting paid for that.
Yeah, but Netflix as doing business with him, they know.
They're
should
not
pick
going
it
to
up.
they-
think
they-
like
they're
that.
not gonna think like
thinking,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're not knowing the logistics of his contract with Viacom.
I
Well,
don't think so either.
he's-
Because when he asked Netflix, he told
He
Netflix
took it down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
took it down.
told,
Yeah, took it down. So
he
I'm
told
like, so-
Netflix like that makes me uncomfortable, and they took it down.
yeah.
Man,
That to me is
That's
being on your side,
Right, exactly.
Like you're on my
exactly.
side.
It's like, okay, I see.
And they know also the power of Dave Chappelle. Like if I'm out of here, that's it for you, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I feel like with the Monique shit. Like, how much was he asking for? Like $1 million or something? He
Yeah,
asking for like $1 million.
something. Yeah.
If I'm Netflix, I'm like, if Monique
he
comes to
wanted
me,
$1 million.
Yeah.
if Monique come to me saying I want $1 million for a spender, I'm like, I'm not doing it. You're not hot. I don't even. And like, yes,
See-
you're a legend in kind of the black community.
I agree.
But I'm
But
not
bro,
giving you
I
$1
agree.
million.
See, the
I
reason why
agree.
I don't agree with that because I feel like when Dave Chappelle came back, he was Dave Chappelle from the show, and I'm saying Nikki,
But he had
she
a
was.
lot.
Dave Chappelle's
Dave
Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle-
impact is
Yeah,
He had a
on.
lot behind him,
I mean-
especially for people wanting to hear from him after going away
Yeah.
for
I'm
so
saying,
long.
I'm saying the difference is people wanted to hear from him. I wouldn't say Dave Chappelle is harder than Monique because he had to come back from where he came from.
No,
Sorry?
come on, bro. Come
I'm
on.
talking
No, no.
about from when he came out from the Chappelle show. People wanted to hear him because they wanted to hear his story, not because they wanted to see him again because they
That
missed
makes
Dave
you
Chappelle
hot,
show.
though. That makes you hot.
for sure.
I
Niggas
mean-
ain't checking for Monique.
I
bro.
mean, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. You're right. But what I'm saying, the reason why they were checking from Dave Chappelle, not because they fucking was like, yo, this nigga's the funniest thing alive. They wanted to hear the real story, what happened.
What happened.
That's what it was. It
But
was
like
strictly
Najee
that,
said,
bro.
that still makes you hot.
That still makes you
No,
hot.
I'm not disagreeing with you. You're right, but I'm
And-
saying let's put it in perspective, bro. Don't make it seem like it's just like, oh, this nigga's like first
see
nigga
what you're
alive,
saying.
and I
Like,
want to see him. Like, I
see
can't
what
wait
you're
to see
saying.
this,
Like,
bro.
He not like a.
And let's not act like the Chappelle show wasn't. And I'm not trying to put anybody against anybody. The Chappelle show was really impactful.
No, it definitely was, but I feel like niggas is fake
Change
fans
the
because
game.
at the end of the day, niggas is just catch up on that shit. A lot of people are just catching up on baseball show,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that's true.
A lot of people
That's
just not
true.
watching Netflix,
And
bro. I had
everything on
TV
that-
since
on
it
that
was
show
out,
still-
airing on Comedy Central, bro. Niggas is not a real fan. So put in perspective, bro. Like niggas is not a real fan. Niggas just it's trendy to like Dave Chappelle now. It's like, oh, Dave Chappelle, he's funny. I know about
He's
him.
a legend,
it's
though.
trendy,
He's
bro.
still funny.
No, he is.
I
but
know
it's
what you
very
mean,
true,
though.
'cause
I do
niggas
know what you're saying.
Niggas cannot recite no lyrics, no lyrics, no comedy
Lines.
jokes from fucking Killing Me Softly. You cannot. You did not watch the Block Party. You did not, bro.
Yeah.
So don't tell me you're a Dave Chappelle fan. Like, don't go there, bro.
Sprinkle
You know what
some
I'm saying? Because you can't go there. You can't. At least with me, you can't go there, bro.
Right.
You could front that. Oh, Chappelle show was lit back when I was young, nigga. You was fucking 12, bro.
Right.
Because I know when I got it, I was mad young, bro.
But the thing is, what Barry is saying
But
is,
you proving our point, Lou.
yeah. But name a Monique special right now, just one.
No, she don't have any special, but I'm saying she was funny. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
She was
for
funny.
1000%.
But hold on. Who
cares?
Nah, Monique, we love you.
But to bring it
I
full
love
circle, her argument was they were paying people who weren't as funny as her more.
Oh, more. Yeah,
That was her argument.
And, yeah.
That was strictly her
and
argument.
I
That was
agree with
it.
that. That was actually blasphemy because they was paying white actors
Yeah.
more.
I'm
Amy
not trying
Schumer
to
and
compare.
shit.
I'm not trying to compare her.
And Amy Schumer is not funny at
That's
all.
what I'm saying. I'm not trying to compare her to
she is,
Dave.
but she hot.
And I feel like that's our problem.
that too.
That's
At
our
the time
problem.
she
Like
was.
I'm not trying to compare her to Dave. I'm trying
Right.
to compare her to what she was saying. Like
Right.
she was right. Like she deserved the money she was asking for based on who they were paying.
Yes.
Yeah.
This has nothing
Yes.
to do with Dave, bro.
Yes.
At all.
But also like what Najee just said, Amy Schumer. Like if you're gonna name it like Amy Schumer, who else was there? What's that white dude name? Comedian. Everybody know.
Bill Burr.
That nigga's
Not
funny.
Bill Burr. I like Bill Burr too.
Facts. He's funny.
This damn man, the dude that showed his dick in front of people.
Oh, what's his
Oh
name?
yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Dude that
Louis
show-
C.K.
Louis
Yeah,
C.K.
Louis C.K.
I mean, but Louis
Louis C.K.
He
is
hot.
hilarious.
He hot
though.
though.
He's
He's hot.
hilarious.
He's hot.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He's hilarious.
I can't make a case.
Yeah.
I try to get him
Nah,
on
he do
this
that, you know what I
side.
mean?
I try
I
to
mean,
get there
he's
because Amy Schumer was hot at the time and she wasn't funny,
Yeah.
but like she was hot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Granted,
she got the
Monique
Spotify
would've-
deal and all that.
Monique would have brought people to Netflix, but it's like
Not to
it's
the-
li- it's
not
like a
in
gamble.
droves.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but you can't say that because like I feel like who the fuck Amy Schumer bringing to Netflix, bro?
White.
Oh yeah, she is.
But that's white privilege. We're talking about just straight off comedy.
That's a different conversation.
Yeah.
Exactly, which is why we're not going to slight Monique for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're
Can't-
right.
That was part of her argument.
Yeah, I agree.
know what I'm saying?
I listen. I was on Monique's side. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime with the corporations, when you going against the corporations, I'm on your side. But
Nah,
I don't know.
we
But
were,
a million,
people was like, yo, Monique, like who you think you are? You're
Yeah,
not funny. Like who you
but-
think you deserve? Like, bro, don't do that.
It's not about she's not funny. It's that like what Jabari and Najee saying. Was she hot? Like we wasn't checking for no Monique special.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
it was
We love
just
Monique.
it was because the conversation is really about Chappelle, so it's in comparison. That's all
Yeah, I was just trying
Right.
to compare how
Right,
like
right.
people wasn't like galvanizing behind her.
I just think
Monique
it was
dope.
I just think it was wild, and the reason why I like the special is because I didn't know Dave Chappelle didn't own Dave Chappelle show.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
a lot of people don't own their
Their rights to their shows.
to their name.
to
Like,
their
it's
name.
crazy.
You know why? It was the beginning. That's why. So
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Usually.
And I didn't know. And then he what I liked about the special is like he started like how he started in comedy. So he was good at 14. And one time when he was 15, a comedian he had said a joke and a comedian was like, "Can I use this joke? Can I borrow this joke?" The comedian uses this joke and he uses it in front of Dave Chappelle and he was like, "Nigga, I said you could borrow, not have." And then the comedian was like, "Well, can I buy this joke from you?" And then he was like, and Dave Chappelle starting out fresh, he needed all the material he could have. He was like, "No." And then he stood up above him like a grown ass man. Imagine you being a 15-year-old kid, 14-year-old kid. He's like, "If I want it, I can have it, and there's nothing you can do about it."
Wow.
So like that was the first time for Dave Chappelle, and he said that's always in his head. He thinks about him every day.
Yeah.
So like that's his moment of him being slighted. So this Dave Chappelle show is one of those things.
Yeah,
Like,
slighted and robbed of what you like. That's your mind.
Exactly.
It's
It's
a
like-
different type of robbery.
And it's like Viacom is basically that grown ass
thing,
man.
yeah.
Same shit. Like I just
Like
bitched you.
everything I created, I don't even get like the royalties off of
That's
this. Like,
and that's that shit. I'm like, yo,
even if he didn't, like, because people want to make the argument like, oh, that's the contract he signed, but it's like again, he was young. Like sometimes you don't know. It's like, yo, who's
and
mean,
you and if you broke, bro, you can't turn down
another
contracts
angle.
sometimes.
Another angle. Niggas was definitely not giving that same energy to Megan when her situation came out. Her contract is like, yo, why she didn't have lawyers around? Da da da.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, but now
That shit not
Yeah, that's
easy,
what I'm
bro. It's
saying.
not simple.
it's like business at the end of the day. Sometimes it could be shit in the contract that you don't know that you sign off and then you start to realize.
Nah, well, I think what he basically explained was like, bro, I was young. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about my family.
Yeah.
Need the bread.
Yeah.
Really that simple.
I'm pretty sure he's been in like trying to renegotiate this whole time to like own.
Yeah, and that's what he's been saying.
Right.
He's going to battle for that.
So,
But I'm
yeah,
saying,
for them to still be selling that product though, like even with De La Soul, like I know they had the whole
yeah.
issue where it's like, yo, they going back and forth with the label.
yeah,
so
that was wild.
most of their music isn't on or wasn't on
Yeah.
on streaming platforms.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, like there was no access to it.
Yeah, that was wild.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Viacom is still selling the show when they know like there's negotiations being worked out and things aren't right.
Especially with these times, bro. Like owning, it just shouldn't be a thing. Like you should have gave that off.
Yeah. He gonna get his bread though.
Yeah.
He's too powerful.
How do you
He always
guys?
does.
How do you guys feel? And Barry, I could come to you with that too. Like, would you sign a contract with like a major label, like as producers? Because you know you could do that. Obviously,
It depends. I mean, honestly, I would if it made sense.
like what makes sense to you though?
Well, from what I understand, doing research, like a 8-song contract would be ideal.
8-song contract. So you only make 8 songs?
No, it's really 16, and that's only if you do the entire song yourself. There's no samples. Like it'll really be 16 songs. It has to be on major label platforms, like major label artists.
Depends on the points you're gonna get off of
Yeah,
that.
like yeah, it's mad. It's things into it, bro. Like it's very business into it. I understand the business of it a little bit more than I did
it all
before.
depends.
So it
What?
depends, but
Because
I'm not saying.
sometimes-
But I would do it though if it made sense.
Yeah.
And when I say it makes sense, I'm not trying to say like, yo, I gotta like own everything, because when you're new and they doing all the work, depending on what they're doing, you gotta like give up a lot, bro. And if it's your first contract, you're probably gonna have to give a lot if you're not hot already. So a lot of things have to be taken into account before you make that choice.
Yeah, you got to know. Like somebody told me this like a while ago. It was like, yo, if you're creative, like just know like you'll always be able to create shit. So sometimes like looking at the hustle like that, it's like, all right, let me get in. I'm signed to this amount of records. Let me get the job done, then I'm out. Kind of like how y'all see Griselda doing right now. It's like, all right, we signed to this. We're going to get the job done. We're either going to renegotiate or we out. We know we're going to put out more fire. We only getting more hot. So it's like, we took, you know what I mean? We bit the bullet a little bit, but we'll be out.
Yeah, you gotta learn when to bite the bullet, bro. It's like playing basketball. Anything else, bro. You gonna ride a bench until you know what I'm saying, get your shine. Like and that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady rode the bench, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He went fucking damn near undrafted, you know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you gotta like what they call it, paying your dues or just, you know what I'm saying, waiting your turn. There's nothing wrong with that.
And it depends on, again, just what you see for yourself.
Yeah, like,
at the end of the day.
I
Like
feel
if
like-
I want like instant, you know, not gratification, but it's like, all right, I know they could provide this for me right now, and this will be the opportunity for me to do this now and the third, and I can get it this way. Cool.
Yeah.
But some people like, all right, I see the long run. I don't mind putting in the work. It's going to take me to do this, but I have the resources. I can do that. So I'm going to get it this way.
Yeah,
I mean, it just depends on
I
what
think
fits
it's all
for.
about, yeah, I think it's all about
what you-
knowing yourself, bro. Knowing who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's this false narrative going around. People feeling like everybody should be independent, and that's not true for everybody.
Yeah. Not everybody could take that route.
Exactly. Not only because you're not capable, but because like, bro, you don't have that work ethic.
Yeah.
Or you don't have the resources.
You know, the
you know what I
resources.
mean?
There's mad shit goes into it, and that's fine, bro. Just know yourself. Know what you can do. That's how I look at it. Like,
Bar, would you take a deal?
For like
Podcast.
podcast deal.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot goes into it. Like
Like
they
how you
said.
see Barstool and
Yeah.
these corporations and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's I would really just have to thumb through the contract for real. Like niggas, you ain't just gonna put a whole bunch of ads on the shit. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna compromise what we do up here. Like you're not gonna try like, all right, y'all can talk about this, but not that. Like that's what makes this podcast what it is. You know what I'm saying? So like if I feel like I gotta like silence who I am a little bit, this don't make no sense. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not just about to chase a bag for no reason.
that's
Like
a
I'm
fact.
cool. I'm cool without it right now. So I'm gonna be good without it in the future. You know what I mean?
Well, I ain't cool without it.
I
just saying.
can say,
I'm not playing.
Yeah.
I'm
like
fucking
if
with you.
I was a podcaster, like I wouldn't mind doing ads, but it would have to be like me, like doing the ad.
Yeah.
It would have to be a
lot of them
podcast.
is
That's
like
what
that.
Joe was like
It'd be
fighting
probably-
for, right?
probably
Like,
the-
if
probably the
ads
hour,
are
like-
coming in, like I
Like
need
you
a
need to
part
do
of
it. Yeah, I mean, I see Gilly the King do that shit, but I just think and Wallow, but I just think it's like it kind of interrupts the flow.
It takes away from listening.
It takes away from the list. Before you finish that, let me get to this ad real quick. So like you're like I don't like that.
It's just like watching
Yeah,
watching a video
I
on
guess-
YouTube and it's
yeah,
mad
Which,
ads.
which,
Yeah.
is,
It's just annoying.
which is why I feel like it had to be a product or a situation, something that you like. Let's just say, for example, it's like a bottle of liquor that you like. Now, so you're drinking a podcast anyway. You're like, yo, just in the midst of podcast, like, yeah, we drinking it. Yo, it's crazy. Like,
But that's different.
I'm saying that would be an example of something
Okay,
that
okay.
you handpicked. That you like, yo, I can do this because it flows with my podcast.
Right,
I
right.
can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like yeah, exactly.
But yeah, going back to what Bari's saying, it's like, yeah, you really just gotta know what you're signing off on. Because again, sometimes people will sign off the brand, sign off whatever, sign off their name, sign off whatever. So just know, all right, this is what I'm getting out of this. This is what I still own, or this is what I want to give up at the end of the day. And again, also what you said about silencing or like having to like change the verbiage of whatever because, you know, you're trying to get ad dollars. Like, if that's something you're willing to give up, some people don't want to do that. It happens in music too. Like, people change their music because they want to appeal to a certain demographic, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Right,
like,
right,
okay,
right.
we can't do this, that, and the third. If you don't feel like you want to compromise that, then that route would be better for you. But if you was like, all right, I'm in it for the bread, I can still get my point across and I can have my other platforms and do, you know, the raw shit on this one, but over here is what you know what you're getting over here. Like, it just all depends on what you're looking for at the end of the day.
1,000%.
And what you're willing to give up.
1,000%. Did you guys watch the Kevin Hart?
Oh, yeah, he's... I didn't
I
see
did. It was horrible as hell.
Jesus Christ.
People hate it.
But
Yes, it.
No, I saw it. I liked it.
I liked it too.
Everybody hates the shit.
I
you
enjoyed
liked it, bro?
I
I
enjoyed it.
did. I thought it was funny.
I enjoyed it.
Yo, that is
I
crazy.
laughed.
I didn't
I laughed.
Bro, that's
I laughed.
crazy. Y'all laugh?
I laughed. I
Out
laughed
loud.
several
All right,
times.
let me ask-
loud.
let me ask a
Like,
question.
very-
All right,
very
let
loud.
me ask a question. What did y'all laugh at? Like, I genuinely want to know, like, what part
The
was,
pizza,
like,
the pizza shit was funny. The oven pizza.
horrible.
I wouldn't piece of shit.
What-
But
with
with
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, like he was in the Seinfeld house,
Right.
and
The movie shit with the popcorn
Oh yeah,
box.
that was funny.
you know
That
what
was
I'm
funny.
saying?
The hand job, I forgot what it's called. Hand job through the popcorn box. I thought it was funny.
It was moments in there I
It was.
enjoyed.
I agree. I agree.
Bro.
I mean, I can't recite the lines for you because
No,
I
I'm
only
not saying
watched it
it's
once.
I'm just asking like what parts like maybe.
No, like
Yeah,
like
it was-
I can name at least 3
There
parts,
was some shit in there.
3 parts.
So-
Out of,
and it's like an hour. It's an hour, bro.
it's
Specials
it's
usually
over an
hour.
hour.
Yeah.
But bro,
Well, right, exactly.
considering that he's considered the funniest man.
Is he
on
though?
earth. No, yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's
Still?
self-proclaimed, but he's supposed to be the best comedian in the entire world. So considering you
one of the
at
greatest.
an hour plus specials, you laughed twice, maybe 3 times.
No,
that's
I laughed
not
throughout.
good.
I laughed throughout the thing, though. I'm saying though, those are the moments, though. Those are moments that like you just remember. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Jerry Seinfeld shit was funny with the pizza the oven
wasn't
pizza.
funny at
I
all.
thought it was funny. You feel what I'm saying? The popcorn shit was funny. Him calling his daughter a what?
A hoe.
A hoe. Well, I laughed out loud at that.
Which
What
he,
about the
which,
controversy that
which
came from
yeah,
it?
which he
I
turned
heard
around
about
and said that he did that for shock value
Yeah, that's kind
to
of
like to go viral.
What he said that?
Yes,
You didn't see that?
Oh, I didn't see that he said that.
Yeah, he
All
had
right,
to
so-
apologize for that.
Yeah,
he
Scoop
said
could
he didn't apologize for it. He's still behind it. He just like yo,
Yeah, he's
just
still
like-
behind it.
Yeah, he didn't apologize for it.
I
As
think
he
he was
should, though.
he wasn't
As he should.
apologizing because
he should
again,
what?
what you was
Stand
telling.
behind it.
Stand behind that shit. I thought it was
Nah,
funny.
yeah, it's a joke. I'm not disagreeing with that. It's
Right,
a joke,
right.
but I think I think it was more insulting to say.
Yeah, that's
I
kind of
made
shock
that.
value.
I made that joke so it can go viral.
I didn't know that he said
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
It's like
didn't
so.
know he said
So you're
that.
gonna call your daughter a hoe to go viral?
That's
Yeah,
actually wild.
That's wild.
That's
Yeah,
actually
it's
wild.
corny.
And that's
And
why it's
very corny.
like you know what I'm
So,
saying.
So you was
And he
telling
said it
me
out his
in
own
the-
mouth, like
yeah.
verbatim. That's what he said,
app-
verbatim.
What's the app called again?
What?
Chat.
Oh, on
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. So yeah.
Well,
So
y'all
what you
niggas
was
on
telling me-
Clubhouse?
No, he was
Yeah.
on Clubhouse.
Oh,
talking
thank
about
God.
it.
Well, yeah, we're on.
I'm
it,
like,
bro.
y'all niggas. What?
Yeah, what happened? We can't be on Clubhouse. I don't go. To be fair, we don't use it,
Yeah, I don't use it
but we're
like
on
that,
it.
but-
We don't use it though now.
So yeah, in Clubhouse, I guess he entered the room.
Yeah,
you
they had a
tell the
room up
story,
there.
but-
They had a room on Clubhouse.
Hold on now. Don't leave the Clubhouse talk now.
All right, we
I
can
thought-
stay there. We get back to
No,
it.
wait. This is Clubhouse. We're talking about Clubhouse.
No, I'm saying, but like, how did y'all? Like, what's
Well, I got an
what-
invite from this guy, so you gotta talk to this guy.
He on some bullshit. Nah, he on some bullshit. Cause ain't Clubhouse with exclusive motherfuckers.
We know
Something
peop-
like
we
that.
Know, we know people, but we
Yo,
been
but
know
y'all
people.
really dead ass. No, y'all dead ass.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga,
Like
know-
I gotta.
we know people, bro.
Shit right now at the top.
We know people, bro.
Oh shit, bro.
We know, but you didn't know we know people. Like I worked for a whole Atlantic and Def Jam. Like
Well, say that, bro.
only
But
for
it's slowly opening up a
good
little bit
portion
more,
of
though.
my life, bro. Like I know
say,
people.
Say that, bro.
Yeah,
Say that.
It's slowly opening up though. It's kind of like how.
But doesn't mean
Facebook
anything
was
because
doing,
now
like,
it's
the
like
college
it's
thing.
a bunch of like it's like everybody up there now.
Okay,
So it doesn't
okay.
mean it's-
That doesn't mean nothing like
at this
that.
point now it's like, bro,
It's
it
wild.
ain't
I thought that
shit.
shit was exclusive.
But yeah, what you were
But go
saying,
ahead,
like
say it,
in
go ahead.
Clubhouse, he was
So
talking-
pretty much they had a room because people were like really mad about this about this special. They said
Yeah.
these niggas like washed, like bro, you need to just stop.
It's not
And
washed.
they was like, yo, the chat room was called "Is Kevin Hart Funny?" and
crazy.
That's
they had,
disrespectful.
they had other comedians up there, other people like moderating, just saying like, yo, their thoughts about Kevin Hart, whatever the case may be, whatever, it's cool. So then Kevin Hart entered the room now, because you can just enter the room whenever you
You
want.
can see
right?
when niggas enter the room.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so he came in the room. The man moderator, he was talking, whatever. So he just defended his jokes. Like I said, everybody has their critique. That's fine. It's nothing. Regular conversation. So the convo came about like, yo, well, why did you call your daughter a hoe? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this a recurring joke of like talking about your kids and calling your daughter a hoe?
Then it
You know,
became like
she's
a
young,
black
She's
woman
a young
and-
black woman. Like, why are you
Yeah.
saying that? And it was like,
That's what he was apologizing
yeah,
for.
it's
Right,
not
right.
that. Like, it's just a joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Or
can't.
trying to clarify.
Yeah,
not
he was just
apologizing.
he's pretty much saying like, yo, I can't go around doing like the circuit of doing interviews to promote my comedy special because COVID. We can't go to shows I used to go to.
He's
know
like,
what
so
I'm
I
saying?
have to create
She's
viral
like,
moments.
she's
Come
like,
on,
he said,
man.
I gotta create. He's like, I gotta create viral moments. Like that was like a viral moment. You know what I'm saying?
It's
To say
crazy to
that-
think that. Though.
To like, yo, call my
That's
daughter a
the
hoe.
issue.
He's like, I was doing those a hoe, but I call girls that I feel like with former hoes and ask them this conversation. It was like, bro, you're not making this any better, bro. Like it just
That's-
it-
that's
like to
actually
admit
bad.
you're doing this for shock value. Like your daughter's
Yeah.
gonna grow up.
so
and
that one
that's
tells
gonna be on her name.
so
like,
that one tells me that everybody's right. You're
for
not
you
funny.
looking for a shock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
you're
a
not
shock
funny. You're looking
value.
for a shock value.
Yeah.
You're not funny then. If you have to do that, bro, that's one. And then two,
I feel like comedians do look for shock value though.
And
Y'all don't think so? Or like him
I mean,
just
it's a
saying it.
difference. It's a difference between having a punchline and doing something
for for a reaction, like
Right.
it's-
to promote
yeah.
something. You're
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
comedians want to make you laugh, and he's doing this to like, okay, he's thinking of, damn, if I say this,
Oh,
the world's
Because you
gonna-
know
I
what be,
see
you know what
that
be a
shit.
real shock value, my nigga? Making jokes about the fucking president, which you don't do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So
like he
don't-
can't.
so
That's
don't-
not his,
no.
but that's never him though.
No, but if you're talking about creating shock value, that is shock value. It doesn't matter
That-
what
that'll
your
be shock value
critique-
enough. Them
know
hearing
what I'm
you
saying?
talking about the president,
Exactly, that's shock
they
value
gonna like,
enough.
oh, shit.
Period. Exactly. So
finally in that
so
bag.
to, so
Right,
so
you're
so
right.
to not only talk about, you know what I'm saying, your daughter, but to desecrate, you know, say her name and say, oh, she's a hoe. It's like, bro, you're black, you're doing this. Nobody else does this, bro. So now you're putting a magnifying glass on us. It's like, yo, this is what they do for jokes. They call their own people X, Y, and Z. Like, this is what they do. Like, they don't. But yeah, you refuse to talk about the president or refuse to talk about things going on in this country, whether it be political or not. Like, you refuse to talk about important things, bro. It's
Right.
like, so.
See, but you know why I can't? Like I get like him talking about it would be shock value, but I can't say I would want that from Kevin Hart because he never did that. Like, I know what I'm gonna get from him. Family shit, like whatever his
which is why
experience
it's
is.
corny and boring, bro.
I
'Cause it's the
understand.
same thing over
I
and over again. And,
understand.
that's okay to follow, bro.
Right.
It was cool the first 2-3 times. Now it's old. And that's
Yeah.
what's great. It's like, bro, it's corny now. It's
Yeah.
not, we're not saying that you were never funny. We're saying that you are dragging this out and like, bro, we need new material. What are you gonna do now? Like, what now?
Because the whole bit be about family.
Because the
And
same
then
thing we
to-
love about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like when we were introduced to Dave Chappelle, it was on some weed shit, some high shit, funny shit. When he got his platform, everything, bro.
Yeah.
Black problems, political problems, personal problems.
it's almost a
whatever.
conversation
And that's what we
expounded
love,
upon,
and that's what we love him.
Yeah.
So to say that, yo, we love Kevin Hart for what he do, but we won't love him for anything else is like not true, bro. We haven't seen him do anything else to know if we would love him for it. He has to do that. He hasn't. He's not pushing the envelope. You know what I'm saying? Which is why it's
Comedian-wise,
corny.
right, is
Yeah,
what you're saying, specials
which is why it's corny now. It's like, bro,
understand.
you're a one trick pony. It's whack.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
That I
Yeah, and
understand.
then to evolve your one trick into something that's like, why?
Yeah, to be as big as you are, and you told me you got Cody Daughter a whole shock value. That's disappointing.
Like
bro.
I've heard comedians say shit like that.
Yeah, that's disappointing, my
But-
nigga. To be where you are to say that at this point in your career, you
yeah.
still got to do it. That's crazy to me. Like what? You should be able to have this shit by its neck, bro. Do anything and it's funny, bro. Like you should just get up there and niggas be like, yo, this nigga's crazy. You don't gotta say nothing. Like this guy's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's still up there.
Like how Chappelle could
I'm
do.
sure-
Chappelle could do a comedy special, not tell a joke, and people are paying attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They know. They
he's
know.
He's an intelligent man.
He is, of course.
Bro, he had 20
I
minutes.
know. I get what you're saying. Like you know what to expect from.
Yeah.
From
Kevin.
But just. To
I
do
feel like,
that-
I feel like Kevin last special didn't it feel like more so like on some conversation.
The last
shit
one,
too,
the last one was better than the last one. I like that actually. It was cool.
No, we
That
talking about
last
the
was
one that was on Netflix. The
one before this one.
Oh, the one before that one. I didn't like it.
I didn't like that
I didn't
one.
like that one.
That's
I didn't find it
I
funny
didn't
at all.
watch
I liked it.
either.
It was.
You don't like Kevin Hart?
It was different.
It's not that I don't like him. It just, again, I know what I'm gonna get. So,
Okay, so you
that's
don't
not the
wanna tune in.
comedy. Yeah, I'm looking for. I think he's funny. He has moments.
Yeah, he
he
has
has
moments.
moments.
He has
Yeah, he
moments.
has
He's
moments.
definitely not like what I love as because my favorite comedians is like Bernie Mac, Chris Rocks,
Facts.
and
facts.
I love Paul Mooney. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
I love like gritty shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like
raw
gritty,
shit.
raw shit. But it's funny. Like Dave Chappelle, I love, but he's not my favorite comedian. You know what I'm saying? I do, but I'm in like anything he releases, I'm here. I'm here for it because I just know what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
Chappelle's-
it's gonna be smart. It's gonna be funny, and it's gonna be like almost cringeworthy also in some parts. And I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you talk about
his
trans,
timing is
I
impeccable.
like Lavelle
Yeah.
Crawford.
Lavelle is funny as well.
I love him too. But anyway,
You want to do music real quick?
I mean, we don't have to really, honestly.
I mean, do we? I mean,
There's nothing that came out besides. I could just mention some tunes.
Well, actually, I could. I would like to say that Stunner for Vegas album is actually. Fucking
I was
fire.
definitely not listening to that.
I know. That's why I brought it up. Because it's like, yeah, that shit's really good.
Boy, what you listening to, bro?
Nothing.
You ain't listening to that?
Stunner for Vegas album is
Yo,
hard.
Status
Juicy
Selector.
J album is actually
Oh, you know what? I did listen to that.
Conway. You heard Conway verse?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Juicy J album is hard.
Juicy
bro.
J. It's not a bad album.
I
That shit
listened.
hard.
I listened to the first 3 songs. I turned it off.
I was
Are
bumping.
you? Nah, that shit hard. And
only because
Conway,
I wasn't in the mood for it. Really.
Conway got in a different bag, and it was
Yeah.
good to hear Conway on that shit. That
it
shit
was
was.
rocking.
Well, like how so?
The beat is way more. It's definitely Southern trap
For sure.
It's definitely 3-6 Mafia. Like
Okay, right.
Southern
Which I love.
trap,
Juicy J.
more upbeat than you know. You
Hell
used to
yeah.
him on the
course.
slower beats, but he got in a different pocket and he really bodied that.
How did Logic do on that Shorty Bass song?
I like that song. I didn't like the other song, 1995.
Oh, he got Ty Dolla $ign song on the sound. Okay.
Ty and Meg.
Ty, man. How y'all like
Nah,
that?
I should try.
Okay.
The song is alright. The rest of the album fire though.
Tech album fire too.
Who?
Lil Tecca.
No, I wasn't gonna listen
I
to
don't
that.
do- I don't do
I don't do those.
I like Lil Tecca.
I don't do
You
Lil.
said Static Selector album was great.
Static Sex. That's the only project I listened to. I did listen to like 3 songs of Juicy J shit because I do like Juicy J, but I wasn't gonna do that.
I didn't skip any song. It's like a
enjoyable.
good body of work.
I enjoyed it.
I want to know how y'all mind works when it comes to music, bro.
What you mean?
Y'all two specifically.
How so?
What you mean?
Like, how does y'all like? What makes y'all like inclined to like music?
Like what? Like production
What
wise,
do
or
they look
just
for?
like,
You mean?
Yeah, like both from the artist or producer. Like, why do you like I would never look at y'all and be like, yeah, I like Stack Selector. Like,
what the fuck? Why? No,
Nah,
why not?
I would think they like Static
but I'm
Selector.
saying like, why do you like him? Like, as opposed to not liking somebody else. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what do
Who's
you
the somebody
go
else?
for?
Who's the somebody else you thinking
I
about?
don't know. Name somebody that you don't like necessarily listen to. I don't really.
As far as like on some Static Selector vibe, I don't know. I like producers. I can't even front. That's a hard thing. But like, I know Static Selector's production style. You feel what I'm saying? I like Static Selector to me is like one of those dudes. He's like Static Selector, Primo, Pete.
He follows
Ninth
in that tradition.
Yeah, exactly. Ninth Wonder, like they all follow in that tradition where it's just like real hip hop. You're gonna get real dope samples. You're gonna get some holy shit. You know what I mean? Like it's just I just like production, bro. Like that's how I listen to music
All right,
first.
so what about artists now? Like, aside from
I don't, Barry, that's you the same way with producers?
I mean, as far as production is like, that's kind of my base. You know what I mean? Because I grew up listening to that ilk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in the house. My moms and my uncle raised me on that type of shit. So, like, I was listening to, like, old mixtapes when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like, that's just what I'm used to for real. I always go back to that first. Yeah. And then, but I like mad this shit, though. Like, I enjoy mad variety of rap
Yeah, I
and
feel
music,
like-
though. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say,
I feel like he
those-
has more of a not a crazy of a variety. You're more prone to like listen to something that he wouldn't listen to because
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, so like, to be fair, people that you just named are considered like legends. right?
1,000, yeah.
So I was like, what make it like somebody that's like not a legend? Like that's like what? How do you listen
That's a
to
great
new
question.
things? Like how do you go about listening to new
it
things?
got to get in his radar. Like
Oh no, it just gotta hit me. It just gotta hit me where it counts. Like it gotta hit me with the soul. Like if it just like to me, Gunna hits me differently than anything. Like Gunna, I appreciate. Like I enjoy his music thoroughly. Like I listen to.
How'd
his
you get into
project.
it though? I was actually like, how did you get into it? Like,
I got-
how do you listen to music?
I don't even know how I got
choose?
into Gunna, bro. I can't even tell you that. Like Gunna and Lil Baby had that album together,
Drip
and
Too Hard.
Drip Too Hard, and that's how I like. And I love Gunna on every fucking song.
This is
Pretty much
before you.
just-
This is before you knew who he was.
This is before I knew who he was. I didn't even know how he looked.
it was on his radar, and then when he heard it, it's like okay, this connects.
Yeah, I would want to know like how y'all like pick music to listen to.
It's difficult for me. Like he's definitely like a listener of like mad variations of hip hop. I pick and choose.
Yeah,
You feel
like
what I'm
it
saying?
legit. Like that's what I'm like. As I pictured it, I see like it's like okay, it didn't tap this frequency yet. Like
But
it
I'm
didn't
saying,
hit
but
this
like
radar.
how? Like for example, like
Because
why?
he holds the way he does everything is like, all right, nah, like I see it this way, and this is what I like. I know this is me, so I'm not even gonna.
I'm not gonna stray.
I'm not gonna stray. So if it happens to like jump over the fence, and
Alright,
it's like okay, I see.
So for example, like in order for you like Tekka, it had to be like a static produced
No,
beat.
but Static Selector would never
necessarily.
work with Lil Tecca.
I'm just saying,
never
like
know.
I'm giving an example, like I'm giving an example of like how somebody would cross over into your radar. Like is that what had to happen?
You know what? That does make sense. Like I guess you know what I mean. I gotta hear Lil Tecca probably on a feature, and I'll be like, oh okay.
Yeah, so I'm
because
saying,
usually that's how it works too. Like they be on a feature with like a nigga that I think is like dope, and I'll be like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be like, okay, so say if Lil Tecca had like a crazy verse, I'm like, all right, maybe now I gotta listen to his music.
You know what? I realized that with I'm gonna talk Baby Keem. Like at first he was like, nah, like never.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
But I
then-
heard him at.
Me, nigga.
No, but like, what made me like go back to that? I forgot.
I think again it started to tap into your radar. So
Right.
people that you know who you probably taste
no,
make.
there's no people. It's just only Kendrick, bro. Who else could he?
No, I don't think it was necessarily
you talking about
Kendrick.
like regular people.
Yeah, like
Oh,
he
people-
started
oh.
seeing it pop up more, so it's like, okay, maybe I should pay attention.
Yeah,
Now
maybe
it's
we
like,
gotta listen back.
Now let me double back. Okay, now I see. Now I mean,
now
So,
she
so
said,
now
yeah,
it's a
that's true.
popularity thing.
Who?
Popularity.
I ain't want to say it. I don't
No,
think it's like a
it's
popularity,
not a popularity thing. It's
because
not.
it could be popular and he'll hear it again and be like,
not
nah.
popular. Like I mean, like you say, you see like a lot of your friends.
Well, like he said, tastemakers. right? Like
So you trying to say I'm not a tastemaker?
No,
No,
you are
offending me,
people
my
who
nigga.
people who are paying
No,
you trust.
because you don't like little baby Baby Keem like that, right?
I don't dislike him.
You don't dislike him, but you
I
haven't.
ain't tapped in all the
he
way.
ain't tapped
but
in.
I
He
do
grew to like
enjoy
him more.
it.
Though.
Yeah,
Remember
for
the first
sure.
time he was like,
Yeah, 100%.
he didn't want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
And then-
but it's really because of you though. Because he was like, yo, this nigga's the greatest. I'm like, fuck out of here.
Nah.
I don't think I said he the
No,
greatest.
you did.
When niggas is like, this is the greatest,
No, but
I'm
he
like
did.
inclined to be like, nah, he's not.
Nah,
You know what I mean? Before you
Nah,
listen to
I
it.
He
can see
definitely
that.
has his own.
That's
Yeah, I do
funny
that.
as fuck.
He has his own lane. Like I
That's
feel like if
funny.
I hear this is what makes somebody great for me.
Right.
Just so we like if somebody has their own like pocket, their own lane, and they're very good at it, they mastered it. Yeah. It's like yo, you're great because it's like yo, that's so you that if somebody else try to do the shit, I'm gonna associate it with you.
Right.
That's how Baby Keem is. Like his sound is so distinct. It's
Yeah.
like that's you, my nigga.
Like how Big Sean did on the Freddie Gibbs joint, right? That was Baby Keem shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I see what you're saying, right? And then like,
Damn, you got me to say yeah. I hate this nigga.
The thing with Najee, like I do listen to when he say like, yo, this is hard, but he be thinking everything hot.
Nah,
So
not really.
Nah, he does sometimes.
Yo, sometimes you do it. Sometimes you do
bro.
it. So I gotta pick and choose. I be like, all right, let me see.
I do find something I like in everything.
Yeah, that's what it really is.
and that's what it
But it's
really is.
like-
That's what it really is. It's not
Yeah.
like you think everything is hot.
But sometimes I don't know, I hear things in a different frequency. So I can hear
Oh
like
yeah, thinking that's funny now. He said that.
I hear things and I be like, yo, like this shit could go. Like it's
Yeah.
potential in this.
'Cause
And I do the same thing,
No,
but
so-
not to shit that seems more mainstream.
You know what? So me and him had that convo. It's funny you put it up. It slipped my mind. So he was like saying like how you consume music is very important to
Yeah.
how it appeals to you, right? So if you're the kind of person that necessarily doesn't get out the house or you only listen to music in headphones, like you're not gonna get why certain shit appeals to certain people. Like if you're not outside, or if you only listen to music when you get in your headphones, or if you only listen to music when you're on a train, like bro, this experiences like when you out in a setting,
Yeah.
a party, you know what I'm saying? Most people on speakers,
Right.
driving around in a car, bro.
Right,
it's
right.
different experiences. So you might not get it because you only listen to it one kind of way.
time,
And certain
yeah,
music is
yeah.
not being able to consume at that
One.
type of setting.
I
You know what I'm saying?
completely agree with you because I don't listen a lot. I was about to say I don't listen to Gunna but I listen to Gunna anyway. But like say somebody like Baby Keem, I will listen to Baby Keem in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
There's different places. too.
But or like in the car. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different vibe. You feel what I'm saying? But like in the house, I ain't trying to really hear that shit. I'm gonna keep it static. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel
Same-
like with music, like the way I hear it, it helps me empathize. Like I can feel what the person is trying to give off or
Right.
what they feel. You know what I mean?
Right.
Versus thinking of like how I feel and then just like, no, this is just what I like. I got to keep it here. It's like I want to hear something. I want to have a different experience. So that's why I could find things in different shit. That I'm like, oh, this shit is dope. Like,
Right.
and I don't be wrong most of the time. I don't though.
Nah, you don't. Nah. The recommendations you've been given been good. Same thing with Bari. Like if I know if Bari sent me music, all right, it gotta be good. Cause he
Or
he don't
it might
send me
not
nothing.
be good to y'all in that moment. And then over time, he's like, oh shit. Okay.
But he don't send me nothing though. So I feel like, but if he send me some shit, it's gonna be hard. It got to be
Like Rush.
like Russ. Like I wasn't gonna listen to a Russ album. He
keep
sent me
hearing
there. He
good
was
things
like,
about it.
Russ, this is hip hop. Listen. I said, all right, cool. If he's saying that shit, then that's it. And he know the type of music I like.
Right.
Hip hop shit. Like you feel what I'm saying? Shit that hit the soul. I like that boom bap. That's just it.
Sometimes I'll send you shit that I know you don't like, that I know is fire, just because I know you gonna say it's trash.
fucking
But it's
weak.
like,
I don't say shit. I don't be like it's trash.
yes, you nigga, you the king of saying something trash.
But like, not via text though. I feel like I say it in person. Like, yeah, that was trash.
That's hilarious.
Oh, by the way, Static Select album, Jack Harlow's on one of these songs called Time. That shit is hard. Like, I didn't know Jack Harlow was really a rapper.
yeah, he can rap.
Like, he makes me see.
He can make good music.
It makes me want to listen to a Jack
I was
Harlow
right.
project.
I was right. I said,
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, because he was on the Static Select and shit. Yeah, you're right.
It's on your radar.
You about to get the hell out of here.
That's funny.
I don't know what song to play off for this because it's so hard. I swear every song on here is hard. America is Canceled. That sound right. Jadakiss, Styles P, and Terminology.
Just fuck with it.